things got a little crazy here once we finished that first round it went into this bonus round sort of thing with this group. We had to move past this giant-sized golem past the door surrounded by other creatures, which the deputy apparently didn't notice till I pointed it out. But that's nothing unusual for the deputy, God bless her, she does her best. But we were able to tear the things apart in rather record time as me and the deputy ripped things apart as we do. After a big battle, we were able to move into the second room where a giant electrical golem thing with these robot dogs tried to fight us. We were able to take care of them as well, though that one was a tougher fight as a few of us nearly were knocked unconscious, while a couple of us were unharmed from the battle due to strategic combat situations. But we were able to take down the lightning golem thing, and they gave us a reward to be able to pick special items. I myself, though, decided I'd fix up one of them there mechanical wolfhound thingies, and I decided that I would take that as my own reward. I now have my faithful Mount Rusty with me. Me and the deputy are ready to move on with these strangers to fulfill this mission of theirs. And we were... I think that was everything.
I think so too. Okay. Quick reminders on who all was taking what again while I'm sorting everything out here. Enchantment Breaker to Ares, I remember that.
No, Ares took the axes,
And I'm giving...
and then Tempora gave the enchantment.
Yeah, so it's still that to them.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Alrighty. Let's see.
I took Moonswaddle.
Moonswaddle, yes. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Why is this labeled as loot? Okay, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Enchantment Breaker requires attunement, so you should be fine there. Okay.
Huh. Neat. I can telepathically communicate with Rusty.
Nice.
I have a question. I have a rules question for the Star Metal Solar Axe. So it says when I unfuse them, I can make a third weapon attack as a bonus action. As long as it's one melee weapon attack, but I can turn melee weapon attacks into thrown attacks. Well, so would I get that third attack with my rage and I throw it or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you split it into like 2 hand axes, so basically it's just saying that you're dual wielding now. So yeah, you can get that last attack as a thrown if you'd like.
All right. And they're hand axes, right? And then they're great axes when they're fused together?
I think so. Are they battle axes or let me?
That's important because
real
that
quick.
makes those axes worthless to Ares if they're not.
Oh, they're they fuse into 2 separate battle axes. So that hand axes? What are battle axes their own type of thing?
Battle axes are the D8 ones.
2 efficient. Yeah, it is battle axes. Yeah.
Okay.
Which you can't dual wield, oddly enough.
But it lets me technically dual wield them because they hover in place for me.
No, fair enough.
Which is cool. Alright, battle axes then. I'm trying to make our sharpshooter variant.
Oh, yeah. You're holding one and the other one floats with you. Oh, that's really cool. Okay.
This is
Yeah,
really
yeah.
cool.
If they split, though, you won't be able to use your great weapon, Master. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah.
If you're using both hands on the
Oh,
one,
I
though,
don't
the
use
On the
other
great
one's
one,
weapon.
yeah, but if they split, then it, yeah.
I don't use
okay.
Great Weapon Master. I use sharpshooter. Remember?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I'm the weird accuracy based barbarian when it comes to throwing.
I said the moon swaddled was studded +1, right? As a base, I'm pretty
Eight.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's always gonna be nighttime.
Yes, that is right. Okay.
So I already set it to what it needed to be. It's already on my sheet.
Oh, it's already on your sheet? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dice.
Dice.
I'm just checking to make sure I got this correctly. Okay, now I need to do the sharpshooter version.
All right. Is there any other items that are missing from anyone's sheets?
Don't see my monocle. I could just be blind.
Your monocle? No. I can get that. 1 second. Let's see. Monocle of clarity. There it is. Okay. Bump. There you go.
I can see better.
I can see better. Anything else? I don't think so. I think that is everybody now.
I think so.
Okay. All right. So, you all can take a long rest as it's going to take 2 days, I think, of downtime to attune the teleportation device that they are going to be using or the plane shifting device rather.
Taking a long rest actually hurts me. Damn it.
Oh yeah.
I have temp HP right now.
Oh, it's true.
I'll go
However-
on. Y'all catch up.
Over the course of these 2 days, you all would be visited by. 1 second. By Grimaldus again, and as you all are kind of like getting used to your new items, or hunting down whatever you would be looking for. In the meantime, Grimaldus would basically come and then explain to you all the more finer details of this mission. Specifically, that once the attunement device, the astral attunement device, is ready to send you, it will be bringing you to a very specific waygate within the plane of limbo. The nearest waygate that I would say is closest to Ostafalta. And that once there, you are to meet up with one of their informants, who is a mind flayer by the name of... 1 second here. Gotta pull an NPC from storage real quick. Azarchus, there we go. And once you meet up with Azarchus, you will be given your false identities that will give you access to the city of Astafalta. You all are going to be... basically, you all are being sold off as like... essentially like contract workers, specifically like... basically like an inspection. Essentially, you all will be going in under the guise that you are there to inspect the prison for basically the various Mind Flayer sects that are there. Basically, serving as like as thralls to Azarchus specifically, serving as kind of like his eyes and ears, essentially. Azarchus himself is very deeply undercover within the city of Ostafalta as a trustworthy member of their high court, and that he will help you if things do wind up going awry, but he would say that discretion is very much advised in a city where Mind Flayers and Beholders are patrolling the streets, so... but he would also ask at any point if any of you would have questions for him about the mission.
So, oh, go ahead, Ares.
Leo would dumbly ask what a mind flare is.
Oh boy. Yes, flayers. Not necessarily the nicest type. Have you encountered many aberrant creatures before?
Sir, don't use the big words.
She might be kin.
They're octopus people, Deputy, and they eat brains.
They eat brain. That's not really nice.
They're generally not.
But like, we're working together with one?
The one that is under our employ is was able to break free of the Elder Brain hive mind that he was a part of, was able to gain his own will and consciousness, and is well, he's been working with the PAL unit for quite some time now, actually. Very good informant.
The more words he says about Elder Brain and stuff like that, the more confused Leo gets.
Just don't
And then a shining example of an intelligence of 7 appears over her head.
I just hope to God we don't run into any of those fucking brains on legs, because we're gonna have one dead barbarian very quickly.
Very good.
I have a 7 intelligence.
The I forgot what are these things called.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite creatures.
I know, Intellect Devour.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
'cause
love those creatures.
They fucking, if they drop your int to 0, you go unconscious, and then they can just bamp your brain out and take over your body. And considering they get their all 3d6 int damage, our barbarian is in trouble.
Look, it'll be fine. Look, if they roll minimum, we get 2 turns.
Thank God they're squishy at least. Yes, Daisy, I see you, sweetie. Look at that face. Well, sir, don't worry about it. Deputy, for the love of all that is holy of the gods, when we see one of them there beholders, don't call them Blinky.
I don't know. I thought, isn't that like the saying that you told me? Like, it's in the eyes of the beholder?
Deputy, when I was describing what people look at for beauty's sake of standards, I didn't mean that sort of beholder. This is the type of beholder that looks on you and literally turns you into a pile of dust.
Oh.
just oh.
By the way, they don't have feet, so, don't bring attention to that. Some of them are a little upset about it.
That sounds kind of sad. They just kind of lay there, and they blink, and that's all they can do. It's kind of a sad existence.
The float, Deputy. They're just one big eyeball with a bunch of little eyeballs attached to them. They're creepy as hell.
Leo will do the Leo thing and just start asking how they feel and keep asking these questions unless you tell her to stop.
Unfortunately, Deputy Sheriff Greenhand's always just trying to inform his deputy. It's probably like the entire 2 days worth of the trip is just like going over Beholder 101 with fucking his deputy.
So, like, do they get, like, a headache with those eyes and stuff like that? Did they have, like, like, what if they have, like, an eye problem? How do they fix that? Because I don't think they have any doctors over there, right?
I don't know, monocles? Lots and lots of little monocles.
Do you think they have glasses for him?
I mean, it's got one big eye. Glasses would be pointless.
I mean, what if it just wants to fit in?
What, like it wants to fit in how, deputy?
I mean, like, with its friends. It can't see as well as them, so, like, they have to wear these glasses and then they get made fun for it.
First off, deputy, beholders on general don't have a lot of friends as a rule.
Oh, are their eyes their friends?
No, but when they dream, they make babies.
How are babies made?
With a mind flare by sleeping. Look, how were babies made in D&D is a very long and complicated discussion depending on what you're talking about.
With or without devil influence?
Yeah, tadpoles, sleeping
Eggs.
dreams, eggs.
Infernal contracts are still up there.
Wished into existence. And don't get me started on the high-level wizards. In any case, Deputy, I think we got our stuff together here.
Yeah, I think I'm ready. I don't really know what I need to do, but
What's the final goal of this again? Sorry, sir, I might be a little forgetful.
The point of the mission, well, to inquire about and hopefully find the various members of our pal friends that have gone missing. So
is that like the only objective? Like, was there something they were supposed to get that we're also supposed to find?
Well, they were supposedly hunting for information. Now, whether or not they were able to actually get the information, well, I mean, I guess that's up for you to find out once you find them, but...
Fair enough. Should we also look for the information in case of your pal friends not being, well, alive?
No. If that is the case, we are going to need to send a more dedicated unit. Just for the sake of brevity, you are to try to find our missing comrades. If they are in a spot where they are no longer capable of being rescued, i.e. dead,
That'll do
you
it.
are just to report back, essentially. Any information that you find will be compensated for, let's say.
Sounds good.
so that we have to pretend to be like thralls to this tentacle guy.
Zarkus, yes. Mind flayers usually assert their authority through psionic dominance over their thrall and kin. You are to pretend that you are essentially just working under this Zarkus.
Gotcha, we're meant to be his slave boys and girls.
I hate putting it like that, but yes, essentially.
So this is just like make believe. I don't actually have to like do like stuff.
We might be better off just telling her she is.
Look, Deputy, the fact of the matter is no, you are not a slave. We are doing, this is undercover work. Remember undercover? Like the time you dressed up as the washwoman right before you killed everybody because they said you looked fat in that dress?
I thought I was pretty.
Look,
They were being really mean.
they were bandits, that's fine, Deputy, but the thing is, pretend and don't overreact. We might be in more than we can chew if we start picking fights with these things.
How are we supposed to get back out?
That's what I was about to about to disclose with you. He is then going to hand. He's like, "All right, which one of you would you consider to be the most dependable?" I would also, well, either the most dependable or the most likely to get away with smuggling something into the city. Because and he kind of like reaches into like the side of his tutu, pulls out a scroll, have in my possession here a scroll of fixed transposition, and this one is set to the material plane. So, and more specifically, to this very spot. So, who would like it?
Mint grabs it. He's not.
Okay.
You said dependable, and then you said person who could sneak in. I'm taking dependable as the first thing we're looking at. Looks over at David as he does not trust this man.
Well,
David shrugs.
Doesn't matter exactly who exactly takes it. Just make sure that it is not found on your person by the various guards that help secure Alstafalta.
Christ, I'm not letting that thing get lost. I'll hand it to you after we get in there, please.
Now listen here. I happen to be quite good at hiding and keeping things hidden.
Sheriff, I think we should give him a chance to be a good person.
Yeah.
I trust him. He seems really nice to me.
Mitt looks at him and just kind of like squints. I swear to God, if you backstab us, boy, I will hunt you down.
You would have a lot of friends in that regard.
Yeah, well, they ain't Sheriff Greenhands. I would find you, and he hands you the scroll.
I want to say that Leo does like twiddle her fingers a little bit, kind of saying to herself, "I thought I was dependable because it's close to the name deputy, but I guess not."
Deputy, last time we let you hold a piece of paper, you know what happened?
I got hungry.
Exactly. That's right, Deputy. And we can't afford it this time. Last time it was just the tax forms.
I am slipping it into one of my many pockets.
After hearing that, I love this so much.
Their relationship is great. It's just the many tales.
The stories.
And how exactly does this get us out? Just everyone within a radius?
This is set to bring up to, because of the nature of this, all of you plus all of them, it's going to be, it's a very, very powerful scroll, so keep a very close hand on it. But this will bring you and up to 25 other people back with you.
Can we hold hands while we do it?
I mean, you can if you want. As long as they are within a 30-foot radius from you.
Christ, pack in, everyone.
Yeah, 25 people in a 30-foot radius is basically that we have to be holding hands.
Leo immediately already reaches for the sheriff's handouts.
Look, if this is my only ticket out, you can promise it's not getting lost.
The way gate that we are sending you to is, think of it like a one-stop kind of thing. Once you get to the way gate itself, it is a good way to bring you there, not a good way to bring you back. So that is why you will need the scroll to get back from that point.
One last question. What's the collateral damage assessment for this? Like, how many are we allowed to collaterate?
Oh, for the purposes of bringing back our crew. Hmm.
Is this supposed to be a stealth mission, loud and proud? What's your preference?
Well, we wanted to leave that up to you, but we would prefer something a bit quieter. Certainly.
As Mint says loud and proud, Davith is going to glance up at Leo.
Leo is looking down the hulking, like the hulking behemoth of a half-orc.
An interplanar incident would not be, well, all that wise, especially since, only about a century ago we had to deal with threats from this very plane to begin with. Back
Avoiding
during the-
incidents is my strong suit.
Ah, yes. You seem like the type that, well, judging from our introduction, just earlier today, I can kind of glean that about you for sure.
Is there plants there?
Oh, in Limbo? Yes, I'm sure there are. I'm sure they will be mighty weird to you, but yes, there are definitely plants there.
He nods.
Might not be the best time to worry about your gardening.
That's for my spells.
Ah, fair enough. Couldn't just bring a potted plant or something with you.
No, for other things. I already carry plants with me.
I mean, I'm sure the deputy's got some lichen in their hair or something.
Actually, I can make pretty flowers, and you see Leo make a pretty flower with Druidcraft. I learned it from my mama.
Well, that's nice.
I'm not really good at it, but I think they look pretty, and I put some in my hair.
Crowley does the same.
Leo will make you a tiny flower crown and put it on your head.
She makes you a tiny flower crown and puts it on your head.
Oh,
Okay, ladies, it's cute and all, but can we get back to mission here? Those probably aren't going to be allowed in the Mind Flayer territory.
Oh.
I'm sorry, deputy, but not many mind-controlled thralls of demonic-like creatures that eat brains let their slaves wear flower crowns.
All right.
It's called marinating.
Did you? Marinating's when you drink booze, boy.
Yeah.
I think the phrase you were looking for is they were adding a garnish.
That's when you drink booze.
No, garnish is when you add pretty stuff to the plate because you crap in making food, so you gotta distract it with looks, boy.
Are we all good?
I think we're good, yeah. What about you, Miss Tapper? You got any questions?
No.
You okay there, Crystal? You sound like...
My voice is dying.
Yeah, I was about to say, it didn't sound good.
Sounded like she was in a hallway outside of the room.
I know.
No!
That lightning really effed her up.
well, if there's no more questions to be had, I guess I will see you tomorrow.
Well, I have one question.
Sure.
Do they like she'll like bend down, like crouch down a lot because he's a dwarf and kind of just like whisper in his ear, even though everyone else can hear it because it's not that low of a whisper. Do those that mind thingies? Do they like? I know they like eating brains, but do they like eating smart people brains or dumb people brains more?
I think they prefer stronger intellects.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Stronger. She...
I don't know. Do you look more or less worried from that statement?
I want to say that she looks more confused.
Don't worry, Deputy. They're not going to eat your brain.
You have nothing to fear.
It's just, I know I'm strong, but I know my brain's not strong. I'm strong, though, so I don't really understand.
Mint size. Come on, Rusty. And he's just going to get on top of his metal dog and start riding out.
All right. One more day passes. And as you all kind of are like gathering your equipment and whatever you would need for this mission together, each of you would get a sending from, or I guess maybe just a message would work, from Grimaldus again, basically saying, oh, all right, it would appear that the system has been attuned. So, if all of you would like to meet me within the innermost sanctum of the PAL office, we will prepare to attune and send you on your way.
Harry, had a question.
Oh,
I was saying I didn't have enchantment breaker yet.
I put it in your, or at least I thought I put it in your inventory.
No, it's not in here.
Enchantment. Yeah, it's in loot.
Oh, there it is. It didn't have a picture for it. Okay.
Yeah. Sadly, my Griffin Saddlebags items pictures broke at some point.
Those the wells.
It's okay.
Come on, everybody, let's get moving. And Mitten will open up his door and shout down the hallway because message is only 120 feet range. We're on our way! Closes the door. Go ahead, Deputy. Come on. Put the teddy bear away. Let's get going.
Can I just have 4 more minutes, please?
Yep, Deputy, get up or I'm going to get rusted and get you up. Now go!
Oh, doggy. I want to pet the doggy.
The metal doggy with giant, like, steam stacks.
I would say it takes Leo a solid few minutes to get herself off of bed and just kind of in like a sleepy daze just walks behind you and probably falls on the floor once passed out and then gets back up and keeps going with you.
When she falls on the floor, Mint will remove her nightcap and then put it in his pocket. Every morning. Let's see if we can find the rest of them. As we'll head down to the teleportation.
I'm going to sniff out the other party members to make sure they're all here.
Deputy, why are you on all fours?
I'm going to try to find my friends.
You realize we actually have a dog now for that, right?
But I'm sorry, Rusty. But I have a nose.
Come on, Deputy.
We are probably their last because of Leo's antics.
All right. In art, I posted what the transposition room looks like. But as you arrive, you notice a small coven of about like maybe 3 or 4 wizards total, currently channeling what looks to be a modified but more accurate version of the plane shift spell into what looks to be this runic circle with the rings kind of beginning to rotate along like a dais on the floor, just beginning to like work and rotate amongst themselves. And anyone who would look upon each of the rings would notice the symbols representing each of the planes And as they begin to shift, they rotate into the most northmost point. You can see like the symbol for limbo itself up at the very topmost portion. And as the planar rings begin to align, you notice that the let's just say blue swirling mass of ether that is being formed by all four wizards is now taking more shape, and it transforms from a more murky and cloudy kind of just perfectly circular mirror, and begins to slowly clear up until on the other side of this visage you see what looks to be the beginning of. Let me go into the other map and just take a peek here real quick. A more bluish purple environment, and what looks at first to be something akin to snow along the ground outside. But upon closer inspection, it actually is more consistent of something akin to an ash, just completely strewn out about the landscape. And Gromaldus, as the kind of wind begins to pick up in the room, kind of has to shout above it, saying, "Now, when you go through the transposition circle, we can't promise what's going to be on the other side waiting. Usually magic of this caliber can attract some pretty nasty sorts, so be prepared for whatever could be on the other side. Could be anything."
Gotcha, sir. Get ready to blast in case it's passed.
Now, you all are about a day or two's journey from the outside of Astafalta from the Waygate. Sorry we couldn't get you closer, but it's the most accurate point that we could send you to without, well, sending you to a whole other side of the limbo, potentially. Limbo itself is very, very hard to navigate and teleport to. These waygates are the only way that we can get there precisely.
Well,
Otherwise, all 5 or 6 here will be scattered throughout the whole essence of the plane itself. Can't be having that.
Don't worry, sir. A little walking never hurt anybody. Let's go, deputy.
You'll find Azarchus's camp about, let's say, 8 or so hours away from the city. Once you find the camp, meet up with him, and he'll let you know what to do next.
We got like a sort of compass for the area so we know where we're going.
Yes, actually. And Grimaldus is going to like reach into a pocket and kind of and he is going to pull out a necklace and hand it to you, Mint, and say, "This is a Wayfarer's necklace. Azarchus has the other one. The closer you get to the other wearer of the necklace, the brighter it glows. Compasses and such don't work in limbo. Maps are completely useless as well. The environment itself is shifting and changing constantly, as it is the most chaotic plane. But that's why we were going to use this to kind of, well, as best as we can, try to find each other."
Sounds fine. Okay, posse, saddle up.
do we all go at the same time?
Yes, you're
Yep.
going to have to.
I'm ready.
Dashing through.
No time like the present.
All right, let me go ahead and check something real quick. Yep,
Well, that's
okay,
weird.
cool.
My sheets just changed.
How so?
They look silvery all of a sudden.
Wait, what looks silvery?
My character sheets just changed.
I don't know what that's about.
Neither do I. It's just odd.
All right, I'm going to bring you all out here as you all begin to jump through the waygate one by one.
That's a big way gate.
You see this portion right here being like the more mercurial kind of like shimmery portal that you all have jumped through. And as you all kind of jump through that little portion, it kind of disappears as the purple magical essence that is kind of alighting this kind of almost toppled over kind of runic circle that is keeping the portal stable, then goes inactive, kind of closing behind you.
Well, that's something. I take out the little Wayfarer amulet. Where's it? I step 10 feet in every direction until it starts growing brighter.
You don't even have to do that. If you just like hold it out in front of you and then just like wave it about, you'll notice that it shines brighter facing this direction. Or let me just ping like
To
down
south?
here, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the south. Yeah.
Okay, this is where we're heading, everybody. Gets on Rusty. Let's go!
You can try to ruin our cardinal directions as much as you want, but we'll move them over.
You all can move as you see fit.
Keep your eyes out, everybody. Could be danger about.
Can I do that?
Yes. Leo, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Can Carly also do that?
Yes, Crawley can also do that.
Perception checks fall under the not my job.
Leo and Corrali both. This is kind of fitting. Leo, you look up towards this cliffus, and Corrali, you look up towards this one. And both of you see what looks to be. It's a bit darker here. And Corrali, you notice this immediately as your moon swaddled armor. You see, like there are various like smaller runes that kind of glow like a very deep, faint purple. And you can tell that the more magical aspects of the armor have been activated now. But even amidst the darkness, both you and Leo see what look to be some shimmering shapes looking through, like down upon all of you from either side. They're about, let me see, how tall are these? They're about 25 feet tall. These cliff faces that are like overlooking the both of you. And since you guys got above a 22 each, Leo, you see about 4 figures on this side, 3 smaller figures, 1 larger one. Corrali, you see the same, 3 smaller figures, 1 larger on this side.
And they're invisible?
They're shimmery. It seems like the darkness is is giving them some kind of illusory effect.
Like, pass without a trace?
Something akin to it.
There's some people up on the cliff faces. They're kind of headed away through magic or something.
Look dangerous?
Do they look dangerous?
You can see the faintest look of like wide, like shimmering eyes, kind of just like staring at all of you. It's certainly unsettling.
They're just kind of watching us
Keep it-
menacingly.
They're just standing there.
Menacingly.
I guess we just keep going.
Keep your eyes open, keep your weapons ready just in case they turn violent.
I assume they clearly know that we're staring at them, right?
They do, and they're staring back at you.
Leo will do the like motion where I'm looking at you with like the 2 fingers at them and back at yourself.
You know what, Leo?
Yeah.
I want you to just make me just a raw charisma check.
Intimidation. Intimidation.
You know what? Yeah, make me an intimidation check. Yeah, sure.
I actually have proficiency because half orc. Let's hope I do
Nice.
well. Yay!
20. Okay. How would they take that?
I mean, she's a giant hulking, like 6 foot, 7 foot half orc with a gigantic great axe on her back that's glowing with fire energy, I assume.
Yeah, these guys aren't smart though.
I mean, if they want to tussle, Leo is fine with that. But that's just Leo being a barbarian.
Yeah, I think yeah, you're gonna hear a series of hisses coming from one side as these things reveal themselves. So no surprise round on them. I'm gonna go ahead and reveal.
I mean, they
these
might
boys.
be in combat with us, but maybe they wanted. Maybe I taunted them with that action of get.
Oh, fun! I know these things.
Oh.
And as they emerge from the shadows, it seems that whatever magical effect that was keeping them under more, like letting the shadows kind of like cloak over them has now dropped, and you now see 3 of these smaller, almost frail and spindly looking ghoulish creatures, completely white, sunken in eyes, mouths kind of curled up into a Cheshire grin, and shark-like pointed teeth in various sets of rows in their mouths, and what looks to be almost like hedgehog or porcupine quills along the backs of their hands, up their forearms, across their shoulders, backs, and heads as well. Those of you more well-versed in creatures of the extraplanar, these would appear to be star-spawn grues. And the larger creatures are these giant frog-like creatures, crimson skin, eyes that are bloodshot red, and long dark onyx claws. As you can hear, like 2 sets of really loud rivets come from either side of the gorge, and I'm gonna have all of you roll initiative.
Alright.
Deputy making friends wherever she goes.
I didn't mean to do it.
How high are they?
How high are they? They are about, I would say like 25, 30 feet up. Yeah.
Oh, hot damn!
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I didn't mean to initiate combat. Leo was just like, "Don't touch my friends. I got an eye on you." But they're like, "Nah, Leo just too scary."
Let me check something real quick.
God, I'm worried. We were rolling too hot before combat.
It'll be fine. It'll be okay.
Okay. There we go.
We might be outnumbered, fellas. Whew.
That means if I swing my axe, I'm sure I'll be able to hit one of them.
Oh, damn! I thought.
Bloody. Okay. Okay. You guys are still mostly going first, I think.
Yeah.
Besides, like, the 2.
It goes Mint, 2 of them, most of the party, 2 of them, and then Port and Port at the back of the party.
Alrighty, Mint.
Hey, Mint will take out his full house. See that guy up on the ledge who was eyeing my deputy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously I can see them, right?
Yeah, you can see them.
Perfect. I don't have to worry about cover because I'm a sharpshooter.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
That's why I said if I can see him, I can hit him. Mint will whip out his pistol, and he will first take a sharpshooter shot.
Okay.
See if he can hit it. .22 damage.
22 damage. Yeah, hitting. Piercing this Gru, a center mass in the chest, kind of recoils as it takes 2 steps back and hisses at you, but still standing.
How's it looking? Did it bloody it?
Bloody, I'd say, yeah.
You know what? I'm going to do some trick shooting, guys, because I see a perfect line.
Whoa.
Mint is then going to ride his puppet dog to here.
Mhm. I think... Sorry, hold on. I'm just going off of, like, angles. 25 feet up. You can probably see the head of this one. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay. If he's, like, what, 10 feet tall? Yeah.
You big.
So if I can get the 3 of them.
Yeah.
If not, I can charge forward too, right? Like I could ride up. Because I got 80 foot of riding, so I could literally just go here. Like to have my metal climber
yeah,
climb
that
up.
might be a bit better.
Yeah, because I'm there, so that took from there to there. That's 20 feet. That's 40 feet plus 20. So it's 20. Yeah, that was 65 feet there.
Mm-hmm.
And now I can see all 3 of them.
Yep.
Mint will. Yeah, he'll whip out. He will use his free action to whip out Royal Flush as he's allowed to at level 7.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend a grit point, and I'm going to do a piercing shot.
Okay.
And fuck it, I'll sharpshooter it to see if I can do some real damage to these 3.
Okay.
I got that inspiration, by the way, for recap again, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yeah, you got Storyteller's inspiration for this session.
I might be using it here. Nope. Fuck me. So,
Damn.
Okay.
first one gets hit for 29 damage.
Yep.
And then I roll for the next 2 at disadvantage to see if I hit.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, that one misses.
Ooh.
Gun doesn't backfire though for these.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Fuck me.
Oh.
11.
You know what?
I'm afraid that misses the slot, unless you're using your...
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So reroll with disadvantage, right?
Yeah, that's what they were. My first one hit though.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Every
your
shot
first one-
after like goes through. Like it hits the first one, then it goes to the ones in line at disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. So, yeah, does a big blasting shot on the first one, ripping through, almost nearly killing it actually. But as for the other 2, they're just able to like just dive out of the way in time.
And then
as
I'll
your piercing shot kind of ricochets.
use the last of my movement to go back here.
Okay. Alrighty. That brings us to the Star Spawn's turn. It is going to look down at you and kind of leap from the edge here. And you notice like a somewhat magical force is kind of like making its drift down to you like a bit slower. You recognize it as the Featherfall effect. And let's see. As this thing closes in on you, Mint, how far is this thing? 20 feet? Okay. Leo, you and Mint start to hear like nonsensical like whispering in the back of your heads as this thing like is now closer to both of you, and it is going to make 2 sets of bite attacks at you, Mint. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
13.
13. Okay, that succeeds. And second bite? 16 misses, I believe, yeah?
Yeah, that'll miss.
Yeah, that'll miss. Okay. Alright, yeah. So, yeah, you already made the one. Okay, so that is 8 points of piercing damage to you then. And that is it for him. That brings us to this Star Spawn's turn. It's gonna go 15 feet here. Let's see.
I guess Rusty's
That's still a
there.
20-foot jump. Yeah, no, yeah, Rusty's still with you, I think, yeah. How much movement do you guys have? Okay. Yeah, this one's gonna have to dash as it jumps off the ledge here.
Really?
Is it actually? Well, I mean, if it just drops off.
Yeah, if it drops, it doesn't take
a
movement.
5 foot.
Like
Oh,
if
that's
it's using
true.
the feather fall spell, it's not requiring movement to go down.
That's true. And then it would just move this
Yeah.
way. All right. 2 attacks at you, Leo.
Why are you trying to get your deputy hit?
It's all fair.
Ooh, that is a crit. I
Okay.
need you to make a wisdom save, Leo.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Paralysis?
Fails. Sorry, hold on. Reading what it does. Okay. As this thing bites you, Leo, you hear a familiar gruff voice in the back of your head say something to you. I'm gonna pull you down real quick.
Okay.
Oh, I can't. No, I can't go down. No.
I can't go down.
That's right.
I
you're
can't
not-
go down.
You don't own the server.
Sadly,
Oh.
you can't kidnap me.
I can't.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Fuck.
You can just
Alright.
unlock
Join
the
a
private
private call
server.
together.
Yeah, just. Or,
Yeah,
or
okay,
just
okay.
unlock, or you know, Violet could just unlock the private server. This is their channel.
Because
Oh.
Not on that account.
No.
It's not Violet's account.
Oh
It's not
yeah.
Violet's.
I have a
I'm
plan.
logging. That's okay. I got it.
Oh, you're just gonna deafen real quick.
No. I'm just.
I see nobody joined me and all everybody deafening.
There you go.
Oh, that
my
works.
favorite
Okay.
channel.
Twiggy juice.
So, what do you all think the odds of us finishing this up in the session is?
0% at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was thinking about that whenever he sent the message. I was like, there's an awful lot we gotta fit into.
I was like, yeah, good luck.
Yeah, like maybe if we went right to the like thing and started it, but like now if we got
No,
a
we
random
sh-
encounter, no, there's no chance.
No.
That's fine by me. I'm enjoying this campaign plenty.
No, it's very fun. Yeah.
Hello, Daisy. Good girl. Oh, hugs. Poor Leo failing their whiz save.
Woo.
Okay. Alrighty.
Alright, should I describe how Leo looks or wait till my turn? Which is,
You can right now if you want. Yeah.
Leo looks absolutely shaken by whatever just happened, as she's just kind of has a hand on her great axe as she just kind of looks around like she heard something that isn't there. And that's it.
Alrighty. Karali, it is your turn.
Don't miss a second attack, did it? Or
Oh, I think it missed, right?
I don't know.
You said I got hit once.
Yeah,
and
then
that
the
was
roll failed. Then they got their second attack still, and you still got to add the damage to Aries.
Yeah, you still have
Oh yeah. My bad. Second attack. The duality of Gru. That's a crit miss. Okay.
What
As for
damage?
the damage, it was 14 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the other one missed. So Karali. Oh wait, no, that's right. I forgot. Actually, I have to re-roll that first attack.
What?
He crit again.
Whoa!
Leo, I need you
Ow.
to make another wisdom save.
At least it's just a DC 10. There you go.
Okay, there you go. Okay. You hear that familiar whisper try to say something to you, but this time your resolve kind of comes back and you're able to shake that off. You will have to make another one at the end of your next turn, though, for the first effect.
Don't forget to
as
add the
for-
crit damage.
Yeah. Oh, that's just another 2, so just 8. 8 total.
Alright.
So yeah, 14 on the first and then 8 on the second. Okay, and that brings us to Karali. I almost skipped you. Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna cast Ball of Briars.
Ball of Briars, okay. Right up there, okay. Dexterity save. That is a failure, taking 6 points of piercing damage.
Then she might be back a little bit.
Okay.
That's her turn. And she just kind of throws a ball of like bones over in that direction, and then it enlarges.
As the Ball of Briars kind of connects, you watch as it kind of like sticks through and kind of begins piercing and slicing into this Gru, who kind of like chitters and then screeches at your direction, kind of staring at you. But that is the end of your turn, Davith.
Let me double check the range. I think it's only 80. Yeah. Alright. In that case, first things first, back up.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Leo goes next. She can rage. She'll be fine. I'll target the one next to Mint, and I'll just shoot it with a bow.
Okay.
I will be trying to sneak attack it.
Okay. 13.
It hit.
Does hit.
For 23 piercing.
For 23 piercing and killing. As Mint, from your angle, you watch as an arrow kind of pierces right between its eyes from behind, and it falls limply over dead next to you.
Neat.
It's at the end of your turn, Davith.
Nowhere to hide, I'm assuming.
Probably not where you're
potentially
sitting.
behind this rock, but you would have to go prone. But not from where you're sitting, no.
Perfect.
Excellent. Alrighty. Leo,
I would like to be big, please.
you would like to be big. Alright. One moment here. 2x2. There you go. She raging.
I'm raging. Enable it, and I'm going to recklessly hit the guy that made me feel bad stuff with non-sharpshooter, just a normal melee hit to the face.
Okay. Alrighty.
Oh god, Leo ain't doing okay.
Oh no.
It's reckless though.
Oh, it's
We
reckless.
got
Okay.
this. We got
Nice. Yeah, yeah. Swinging down, you just carve into this thing, as the scorching Star Metal Solar Axe leaves both a cut and then cauterizes it instantly with the fire as you leave like a dark, burning scar across its chest. It screeches at you again, mouth still full of your blood. But it
So what?
takes 16 followed by 8, and I need you to make another Wisdom saving throw, please.
Right.
Okay. The voice that you heard previously begins to vanish from the back of your mind.
Can I hit him again?
Wait, sorry, hold on. Creatures within 20 feet of the crew that aren't aberrations. Oh, shit. So wait, you reckless, right?
Yes.
I am afraid that is at normal while you're within 20 feet of it because of this effect. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So the other attacks that everyone has made against it so far have been all right because they haven't been within 20 feet. But yeah, this
Yeah,
one.
I'll use another
so
try
it would
at
be
it.
that one. Yeah. Let me give him his health back. Let's see that.
Against a
12 to
crew other than a spawn crew.
That does hit though for 16 points of damage total.
Crews that aren't aberrations have disadvantage on saving throws as well as attack rolls against creatures other than a spawn crew. You misread it, Josh.
Hmm.
We would have disadvantage on anything other than a spawn crew if we attack.
Other than a star. Oh shit.
So
Oh,
we're
what?
flat against spawn crews. It's just we'd have disadvantage on those big lizard things.
Oh, on the slotty. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, so
Actually,
both
those
hit.
would
So,
hit.
yeah,
Both will hit.
18
Yeah.
plus 16 plus 8 plus 12 plus 4.
Plus 12 plus 4. Okay. Alrighty. Yep. As the second strike comes down, the voice in your head vanishes as you then cleave this star spawn grew in half.
Nice.
Alrighty.
And, do I wanna... I'll probably just go... I wanna stay where I am. I think I'm in a good position to be able to stop people.
Mhm.
So I'll stay still.
Okay. It is now this star spawn screw's turn. This one is going to go 5 feet, then drop 5 feet to the ground.
That reach.
5 feet, yep, okay. Running straight over to the one that ball of Briard's him. Yes, does he have to make another deck save as he runs past? I forget what spell that's based on again. Is
No,
It's
it
fire.
just flames.
Yeah, it's just
flames.
Oh, it's flame
Sphere,
sphere.
yeah.
That's right. That's right. It's
If they end
Okay,
their
go.
turn, they'd have to.
at the end of that turn. That's right. Okay. Alrighty. It's going to make a bite attack against you. 20 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Now, here's the
And I
thing.
can't fail.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
What's the thing?
I was gonna say, don't we have disadvantage on saving throws against them if we're in 20 feet? Or is that only when we're affected by the? Or I don't know how the thing works exactly.
The guy's dead.
Yeah, no, the Aramanus means that we have disadvantage on that with save.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
I can't
Okay.
fail.
That's true. Alrighty. And then second attack. That's a 21. So for
Okay.
first attack did 7 points piercing, and that one does 9 points.
And your 2 con saves for your bowl.
I'm fine.
They're at disadvantage though, because you're within 10 feet.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yep. Still holding on. As for this red slot. 25. Drop down using 5 feet of movement. And then use the last of his movement to run up here. One bite, 2 claws. Okay. 1 bite, 2 claws at you, Leo.
Alright,
All at advantage.
All at advantage.
that's fine.
Okay, that first one is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
For 7 points piercing. And the other ones are a 21 to hit.
Yep.
And a 25 to hit.
Yep.
You already did the 7. So 4 points on the second attack, 10 points on the third attack.
Already have or no?
No, not already halved. So
2
2
and
points
5.
on 2 and 5, yeah.
So 7, yep. Deputy's starting to get beat up.
Yep.
Okay, on the 2 claw attacks that hit, I'm going to need oops, sorry, ignore that roll. I'm gonna need 2 constitution saving throws, please.
Oh god.
Oh,
I mean,
at
Leo is.
disadvantage.
Oh no, the
Uh,
creature's dead, so it's not a
s-
disadvantage.
Oh, 10.
Yeah.
So it's a
Leo is shaken. It makes sense in character.
okay. Shit, how does that fucking work?
Does it try to swallow me? Because am I not the same size as it?
No, you notice.
What is it doing to me? What is it doing to me?
So as its claw rakes across your arm, you feel something slither into your arm.
What? What?
Well, you
You
wanted.
feel something slither inside your arm and then disappear.
I'm not sure how comfortable I am with parasites, but okay.
Well, you want to know how some babies were made? You're finding out today.
I don't want parasites in another game. Why does this keep happening to me? I don't want a parasite.
Okay, so I guess you didn't need that second one then, because you can't get 2, so you only have the 1, so you're fine.
You keep getting hit.
Please don't.
That's the end of its turn.
This is
Tempura.
so gross. This is so uncomfortable. I'm not okay.
I'm gonna shoot the one next to Corrali twice.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit. For 6.
Pushing it back 10 feet.
Pushing it back 10 feet. Okay.
Then pushing it another 10 feet.
Pushing it another 10 feet. Okay, there it is. For 9 points more damage. Still standing, but looking bloody.
That's my go.
Okay. Brings us to this star spawn grew, which is gonna run 10 feet, drop 5. 10. So it has 20. Yeah, it's gonna have to run here. And 2 more bites at you,
Leo?
Leo.
Yeah.
These are at advantage, I believe. I need another wisdom save. 23 to hit.
Please stop being mean to me.
I'm sorry.
Please stop. Got a 6.
You hear the voice return.
Oh no.
And the voice this time just says, sloppy.
Oh.
But it's the same effect as before. Second attack misses though. That one hits you for 7, reduced now to 3 points piercing damage.
Okay. Leo is this close to crying. I want to say all this happening to her. Ah.
10, 20, run down there, jump down there for 30. Okay. Mint, 2 bites against you. That's a 20 to hit.
Just hits.
I need you to make a wisdom save, please. Okay, success. Second bite. Missing. First bite does 8 points piercing.
Man, you're like max every time on me.
That one was a blue actually. What is that? One max roll, 1 min roll.
Yeah.
Let's see. Slotty. This one's gonna run up here and kind of jump over here. Corrali. 2 attacks against you. Or no, sorry, 3. Bite. That one misses. Claw. That one also misses. Claw again. Jesus. That is a natural 3, natural 3, natural 4 in a row. So all of those miss. Okay. Star spawn grew. Last one. This one. Drop 5 feet. It's gonna come over here next to you, Tempora. Bite attack. That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, my hands.
Jesus, these guys don't have that high to hit. Why do I keep rolling high? Okay, I need a wisdom save, Tempora.
Disadvantage.
Oh, at disadvantage, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
11, that's a success. Okay. Another attack. Up. Oh, that was so close to being a 16. That one misses. Okay. The first attack does 9 points of piercing damage to you. And that brings us back to Mint.
Disengage!
Disengage!
This is why Goblin Gunslinger v Bomb. They can get the fuck out of Dodge. And I will get the fuck out of Dodge.
Imagine having to disengage. Sorry, casters.
I will then whip out my pistol. Were either of these two hit yet?
This one was. This one's almost dead.
Okay, I'll shoot that one first. I'll just do a normal shot to start with.
Okay.
I kill
yeah,
it?
that'll finish it off. Yep, that'll finish it off.
Great. And then I'll look at the other one and go, get away from my fucking deputy! And I will blast the other one with a sharpshooter shot.
Sharpshooter, alright, okay. Whoo! Whoo! Yeah, that'll... It's still standing just barely as you kind of like blast one of its legs near off.
Action surge.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I said, get the fuck away! And I will shoot it again, normal
I
shot.
won't tell you again.
I won't tell you again, boy! Boom!
Yeah, that'll finish it off. As it turns back around to screech at you, and you just pop its head clean off like a water balloon, and it collapses next to the deputy.
And then I will shoot the big red lizard with my final bullet.
It's lizard time. Okay.
Yeah, I'll sharpshooter. This one hasn't been hit yet. Let's go for the biscuit.
Okay.
19.
19. Yeah, that'll hit. For 25 points of piercing damage. Don't have resistance to that, right? No, you do not. Okay, cool.
I have
Alright.
magic weapons anyway, so...
That's true. Alrighty.
Mint just unloads around his deputy to keep her safe.
Okay.
Alrighty. It's at the end of your turn.
I'm gonna keep backing up.
Keep backing up. Okay,
Keep backing up. I got 300 feet worth of shot range. I don't have to be close.
Alrighty. Corrali, there is a big angry frog next to you.
I'm gonna send the ball with Hiest.
Okay.
Bonked him.
Bonk him. Dexterity save, right? Okay.
Yeah.
He fucking nat 20 did. That is a 21 to save.
It's 2 necrotic. No,
2
sorry. That was the wrong thing.
piercing, right?
2 piercing.
Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Is that a bonus action or an action to move it?
That's a bonus action.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
I will action this.
Okay.
And I will move. Oh wait. That's okay.
Yeah, you're just that one. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Devith. It is your turn.
It looks like they're getting a little close to me.
That's yeah. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
How high up is this?
25 feet.
5. Everything else. Okay. I'm gonna bonus action dash.
Mm-hmm.
Scramble up here.
Whee! Yep, okay.
I'll shoot at. This star spawn, because Tempora will actually be able to get to move away before that other one charges at her.
Okay.
I'm assuming no like bonuses for being higher up.
No higher up, but you will get sneak. 18 points. Yeah, 17 hits, by the way. As your arrow kind of comes down, finds its way in between its neck and shoulder.
I'm done.
Okay. Alrighty, Leo. Big angry frog next to you.
I am going to reckless try to hit it.
Okay.
Normally, not sharpshooter.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine if you would use sharpshooter.
Yeah, both of those will hit.
It's-
However,
it's
the,
6.
the fire damage that you see doesn't have quite the effect that you would imagine, as it seems like its naturally slimy skin kind of negates a bit of the more severe effects of the fire. So half of that, for all of that, half of that. Okay.
Leo will look over to her sheriff and just kind of say, I think I have a tadpole in me. I don't know how okay I am with this.
We'll take care of it when we're done, deputy. Try to keep calm.
Leo's having a really hard time keeping calm.
Oh.
That's my turn.
Alright, that brings us to this star spawn girl, which, yeah, is gonna have to sprint. It's gonna have to dash. That is its turn. Red Slod.
Oh, I forgot. I can add another
Wait.
1d12 because of my.
Oh, that is the
gosh.
other. That is the other one. You are correct.
I'm like, I know for a fact it's not that one.
I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, your Savage Dex?
Yeah, 5 extra damage.
Oh, yes, true. 5 extra damage. Okay. Alright, it is looking bloody. It is very bloody. Still standing, but bloody. Alrighty. 3 attacks at you, Leo, with advantage.
Okay.
It is first the Chomper. Let's see. Yeah, that misses. And Claw. That one also fucking misses. Jesus. All 3 miss, right? What's your AC?
18.
18, yes. All 3 of those miss with a natural 5, natural 4, natural 9.
All with advantage. That's insane.
Yeah,
The-
yeah.
Her sheriff told her to keep calm, and that's what she's doing.
Alrighty, Tempora, it is your turn.
How do both of them next to me look?
They're both like bloody, like just bloody, I would say.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna action disengage.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Brings us to the slot. Okay. Yeah, this one's gonna run and then dash to get the rest of the distance up here. That's its turn.
Wow, that's a new addition.
It has a climb speed. It's just gonna clamber up the side.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
This one, yeah, it's also gonna climb up. Davith. 2 bite attacks against you.
Okay. AC is 15.
AC is 15. First one misses. Second one. That's a 17 to hit for 7 points of piercing damage. Give me a wisdom save for me, please. Okay, no effect. That brings us back to Mint.
Okay, one sec. By the way, his wisdom save still a disadvantage, man.
Oh, yeah, shit. Give me that disadvantage. Okay,
Easy
he's fine.
peasy.
Easy peasy. Okay, okay, okay.
Back to Mint. Hey.
Back to Mint.
Mint will use his last bullet to shoot the guy.
Okay.
Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
Ooh, that might miss.
13 on the big guy. Yeah, that misses.
Okay, then I'll reload with my next attack action, and that is it. I'll second win because with my bonus.
Yeah, okay. Alrighty, Karali, back to you. Bonk him. Dex save. That is a 15. What is your spell save, DC?
18.
18. Okay, fails. For how much damage?
5.
For 5. Okay.
And then she'll throw a leaf at him.
Razor leaf. All right.
5 piercing damage.
5 piercing damage. Okay.
And she will back up somewhere.
Alrighty. Alrighty, Davith, your turn.
It's days like these where you just need to escape. See, I have resistance against falling damage, so
Bonus action disengage, I take it.
you said it's 25 feet up.
25 feet up.
Wait a minute. Behind her. Perfect. Main action to disengage. Or
Okay.
bonus action, whichever, doesn't matter.
Hmm.
And then I will fall the 25 feet.
Okay. You have
So
resistance to falling damage, you said?
Yes.
That is 3 points of piercing damage then. Since it was 7.
But-
Or, sorry, bludgeoning.
55. 60.
Okay.
My turns are so useful. As Leo would just see Davith jumping off the cliff, scrambling under the Slod's legs and behind her.
He looks confused, but waves at you.
Anything else, Seventh?
No, that's my main action and my bonus action.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Alrighty, Leo.
I'm gonna hit Frog Guy.
Frog A. Okay.
Frogs are gay, and she's. I'm gonna do recklessly.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright.
For 15,
20
20
total.
total. Just enough to kill.
Nice.
As you are then able to decapitate the red slot.
I knew
And,
there was a reason I put myself between, put her between me and them.
I'm just checking my range. Oh, I forgot I have Elemental Cleaver. I should be doing more damage.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I
it's
have
steady.
another. I know, but I have another D6 damage. I forgot about that. I'm just checking to see what my throw range is. Oh, my throw range is 60 feet. How nice. So, I'm gonna hit this one. Can I see this one up here? Being 14 feet tall.
You have sharpshooter, right? Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
I have sharp. Okay, sharpshooter shot advantage. It's also another 1d6. I want to make it lightning.
1d6 lightning? Okay. Sadly resistance that as well.
That's fine.
Okay, 21 points to slashing, half of that, and then 3 more damage. Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Leo?
Yes. Because I have to stay in front of Davith to make sure he's safe.
Okay. Brings us to this star spawn girl. Whee! 2 bites at Tempora. 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Whiz save. Disadvantage.
How's it?
Ooh, okay. Okay, that did 11 points piercing. And second attack, 10 misses. However, I'm going to pull you down real quick.
Oh, okay, good. I got it done. I need to make sure all those were good. That's a lot of damage.
Sarah, is y'all ready for me to take out my short sword, put it over the fire, and dig out the parasite?
Yes. We are
doing-
getting this thing out of Leo, please.
We're doing this
Wait,
old west style.
Leo is not ready to be a mom. Leo should not be a mom. She's way too dumb. I love Leo. I love her doing so much damage. Oh gosh. I do like 1d12 plus 10 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2d6 and plus another 1d6, so it's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Like I said, Eris, between me and you, things die instantly.
Yeah.
We are the terrors of the West.
We are the terrors of the West.
We are the terrorists.
Noise. I'm about to add 10. There. That's my damage. I want to see what a crit would be like.
In any case, still Crystal's turn, or what's going on?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it at disadvantage, it's fine. I'm gonna shoot this guy on the foot.
Okay.
Oh, that one definitely doesn't hit. I'll do it again.
Oh my
That doesn't
god!
Oh,
Poor Crystal. That's 3
That
nat
is
ones in a row.
That's fine.
Whatever voice you heard in the back of your head really throws you off as you try to focus your mind and send out the time blasts, but none of them are able to connect. Is it the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Red slot. Mm. It could reach both. I'll roll 1d2. Okay. It's going to jump off the edge of here. Walk here. Tempora.
Time to get infected.
Bitey time. 18 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. That one doesn't have tadpoles. 25. Okay, now I need a con save.
At disadvantage, because you're by that
At
stupid
disadvantage.
creature.
Oh. I think you had 45, right? 15. That succeeds. Okay. Second claw attack. So 5 on the first, 4 on the second, 20 to hit. For any another con save at disadvantage.
So 5 and 4 are the damage numbers you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And I don't remember what the number you said afterwards was.
20 to hit for 7.
Yeah.
And I need another con save. Okay. Success. No tadpoles. 7. Okay. That is the end of the slot's turn. Brings us to the Gru.
She only has one target. Poor
And only has one target. Jump down. 10. 20. 30 total. Yeah, okay. 2 bites against Empora. Oh, Jesus, that was close. Missing with that one. Second one.
You roll with advantage?
Oh,
Did you not roll all of the salads as advantage as well?
I did not. Let me
So
just.
let me know how it goes.
I'll let you know if he crits. No, he did not. Okay, you're good. Okay, as for the bites, yeah, that first one still misses, right? 13 misses you.
Yeah.
Second one, 22 to hit for 5 points piercing. Oh, sorry. Did you make a whiz save at the end of your turn with disadvantage?
No, I didn't.
Oh, sorry. You can make it whiz save.
You good?
14. Oh, that succeeds. Okay, they would have been a normal then. That's fine.
I don't think it changed anything.
Okay. Let's see.
Unless the guy's second attack didn't hit me with the. But do I have
No,
to make
all
another
the-
whiz save from that last guy's last attack that hit me?
Oh, yes. Okay, you're good.
That
Let-
was an intelligence. That was not correct.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you would have passed either way. And oh no, never mind. Yeesh.
Okay. Alrighty, that is. Oh, and that amount of damage was 5 on that last one.
I think I already did. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, okay, okay. Mint.
Yeah, Rusty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rusty will dash with me on top of him
Mhm,
for 80 feet of movement to get me here.
mhm.
So I'm back in the fight, so I can help my companion. Temper, get down! And I will take out my 6-shooter. And any of these injured?
Yes. They are all injured. The middle Gru is looking the worst. The top Gru is the second worst, and then there's the slug.
I'll take out. Well, we probably should lessen the numbers. I'll take out the middle Gru. I'll just do a
Okay.
normal shot since he looks bad.
Mm-hmm.
I will use my inspiration to re-roll that.
Okay, okay. Awesome. Much better. Yeah. Hits and kills.
Nice. And then I'll blast the other one.
Okay.
I'll sharpshooter this one since I'm guessing he's looking a little less damaged.
He's a little less damaged, yeah.
Yeah, we'll risk the biscuit to take him out. That'll blow him away.
Yeah, 19. Yeah, that 2 points overkill. As that one is hitting the head. Head pops, so now both Gru are down.
And that is all I can do since I'm not exactly in a spot I can hide.
Okay. As both of them die tempora, the effect is no longer on you. Crawley.
Is the effect being the one that you told me when we were in chat, or the?
Yes,
being
that
the
effect.
thing?
Actually both, because their
I
auras are
know
gone.
both, but I just wanted to make sure that that's like which one you were referring to, because they're both effects. So I was like,
Oh, yeah. No. Both of them, both of the effects are now gone. Okay.
I will first have. How bad is the slot looking?
Not quite bloody yet.
Dex save.
Dex save on him. Okay. Whee. That is a failure. For 6 points of piercing.
I'll just throw a leaf out.
Okay.
Dex sound.
12 points.
If only that was natural.
Of piercing damage. As I'm surprised that the Razor Leaf spell doesn't have like a crit on a 19, but maybe that's just my Pokemon brain. But yeah, 12 points of piercing damage as you stab another magically enchanted leaf into this thing's chest. Is that the end of your turn, Corrali?
She'll move a little closer.
Okay.
Hopefully to try and get its attention.
Yeah. Devith, your turn.
I doubt the thing will stand up long. Deputies on their way.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move 30 and shoot at it.
Okay.
Try to sneak attack. 16 to hit.
16 to hit. Does hit for 20 points of piercing damage. as you shoot it in the back of the leg.
Let's-
Wait, oops, I think I subtracted too much off. Oopsies. Okay. Is it the end of your turn, Darth?
Yeah.
Leo.
Leo will go. I learned how to do that just now. I got excited. I'm gonna huck a giant axe at him.
Yeah,
Sharpshooter.
absolutely.
Reckless.
Reckless sharpshooter. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's okay. 25 slashing damage, 6 fire damage. Okay, with that second one, how do you want to do this?
Leo just runs over, hearing that one of her friends is being hurt, and she whips around a corner, just throws her axe, and then it hits him square in like the back, and then she grabs the axe and throws it again, and I'm like, I want to like eviscerate him, and like has it like boomerang between itself, and then returns back to her hand after making him look like a sushi frog.
Okay, so yeah, you throw one massive throw. Axe goes twirling through the air, connects, slashes into its back. It turns to like look at you as you recall the axe, and then you just take both hands and then as hard as you can just chuck it. And with the force of it, it begins to like ricochet back and forth, just slicing and dicing this thing all around until it becomes nothing but fucking frog sushi as it just collapses into a pile of just meat. And the axe then kind of snaps back into your hand at the very end of it. And that is combat.
Okay, can you make me small?
Can I make you small? Yes, I can.
Alright.
Let's see, one by one. There you go.
I will hold out my arm to the sheriff as I run over, like, can you please get this thing out of my... I don't know where it is anymore, but yeah, I don't like it. I'm not ready to be a mom yet.
Hold still, deputy. I'll whip out my
Wait,
short.
Oh yeah?
Can I try to see if I can find a way to get it out?
Yeah, let me
I know how to-
reread the effect real quick and see.
Please get it out of me.
You are just going to carry one slug. Determine a time over 3 months. The chest cavity. Just states it forms a
What?
No, ignore me, it's fine.
You're about to have an alien baby, Ares. You got a chest burster in you.
It's just speed is how.
What?
At birth, a tadpole choose its. Sorry.
What? What?
No, it's fine. It'll be fine.
What?
It's fine. it's totally fine.
There we go, Ares. That's what's happening to you.
What?
Look at the chat.
I don't want that to happen. Oh no. I mean, Leo could probably survive it, but anyway, I don't want her to go through that.
Okay, so what's happening, guys?
Can I like make a medicine check or something?
Can I help action that? have
Tempora, do you
proficiency.
have? Then yes, you can. It is a DC. Okay. Yeah. So Karali, the wound that she has is definitely infected. And
Too
with
late to
that
add
check,
guidance.
is it too late to add guidance?
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know if you
fine.
can. I think it is too late. Yes.
She would have done it before the spell check, but that's
Oh, okay.
it's okay.
Okay. With an 18, the wound is absolutely infected. You would mark that this is a disease. very strange disease. You're not all that well attuned to aberrant diseases, but from what it sounds like, it does certainly seem that this creature, whatever it has now funneled its way up through Leo's arm. And by tracing it, it looks like it is currently near her shoulder area, and it is beginning to make its way from your best estimations towards the center of her chest.
Is it possible to just stab it out?
Yeah, Mitt was gonna take his short sword and just stab it out immediately, try to dig it out.
So it makes mention that the only way this thing can be cured is through the curing of the actual disease.
So, lesser restoration.
Yeah.
I don't think stabbing it out will do anything. We need something that cures diseases.
But anybody got that sort of thing?
Not right now. How do I know how long it takes?
You're gonna need another medicine check for that. But
if
you want, you can guidance this one. And
I'll help.
okay, yep, go ahead.
18 again.
18 again. Okay. I'd say that's fine. With an 18. This whole process takes a month.
You have a mom. You'll be okay.
I don't really know many people who could
No,
cure
I
this.
can do it.
Oh,
Wait, let me see if I can actually.
let me make sure I didn't just lie to you.
I think druids get that spell, but to be fair, I'm not positive either.
I think they do.
To be fair, if we make it back, they should, probably provide that service to us anyway.
I hope so, cause I'm not gonna lie. I kind of did grow up around frogs in the kind of jungle swamp that I came from, and they kind of always freaked me out a little bit. So I'm not if it was something else, I might be okay with it. But this is a little bit too weird.
Wait a minute, Leo.
Yeah.
You actually, now that I think about it, you came from. Let me go back to the world map real quick. You came from Mirewood, right?
I came from the jungle area where you said the orcs would be,
Yeah.
and the goblins.
Yes. So yeah, in Keldar specifically, but I think you guys came from. I think if we, yeah, because in the swamps of Keldaris, which is the Mirewood bog, make me a history check at advantage actually.
Oh no, if you're sure, it's not gonna do much.
No, I literally just remembered something that happened in my original campaign that actually happened in
No.
Mirewood.
No.
Nope.
I have a -2 intelligence. I have a 7 int. What did you expect?
No, I know. I thought the advantage
I
would
mean,
help.
you also rolled a 6 and a 7.
Let me.
Yeah.
Corelli just says, if we take a day, I should be able to prepare it and get rid of it. So you should be okay.
Well, they said it's going to take us at least a day or two to get to our location, so we'll have to take care of it when we set up for camp in the morning. Get the morning after
Yeah.
pill sort of thing.
I don't know what that means.
Oh God.
Oh.
You should be fine.
Okay, but it's gonna be bad if this thing if we let it run its course, it's not gonna be a good thing, right?
No, it won't. But it'll take a month to do the
Mhm.
thing.
We'll take care of it in the morning, Deputy. Take care of it in the
Okay.
morning.
Okay, I understand. Leo will just kind of pet where it is. I'm sorry, bud, but you gotta go soon.
You don't have to apologize to the parasitic creature trying to cave out your chest, Deputy.
It's just a baby. It doesn't know better.
Deputy, there's a lie!
She has a vague point.
Mitt just shoots daggers at Davis like, you're not helping!
I never admitted to doing that.
I mean, Davis, do you want it?
No. I would make a horrible mother.
No.
I think you make a good mom.
You step away from me.
Oh.
Leo kind of hunches over a little bit and pats the chest area like it's okay. If you were nicer, I would try to be a good mom.
Deputy, for the love of all that is holy, stop talking to the parasitic creature with sympathy!
Maybe to listen.
Shut up, you!
I can ask it really nicely to go away.
Deputy, that's not how this works!
She 100% believes Davis.
She rolls really well on her persuasion.
Jesus Christ, this is gonna be the rattlesnake all over again, Deputy!
You had a rattlesnake in you?
No, she got bit by one because she thought it made a pretty noise and wanted to be his friend.
I mean, I hugged it, and then it just stopped moving. I don't really know what happened.
Good lord.
Yeah, I'll tell you what happened, Deputy. Your foot swelled up to 3 times its normal size and I had to take you to the doctor's the next day.
I don't really remember that.
I know! It's because you were hallucinating!
I have neglected to ignore that part.
Ignore.
Oh, that's. Hey, don't. Mrs. Unicorn was not a hallucination. She was really nice to me.
That was the doctor!
Are we gonna... Should we take a rest? Or...
I mean, I'm kind of hurt a little bit, but if you all want to keep going, that's okay. I mean, I also had a bit. I mean, wait, we're talking about delusions, right? I think I heard something that wasn't actually there, Sheriff.
Deputy, what did you hear?
You see that she actually pauses for a second. I heard my dad. And you know my relationship with Dad.
I mean, he would. I don't. What was the relationship?
I forgot I didn't tell you. He's not nice. He's not nice.
Well,
The very briefest of what from what Leo's told you, he would hate that she works under you because he thinks that you're probably inferior in a way.
That jackass. I got you, Deputy. Now, don't worry, he's not here.
I know, but like, it's like I could hear him. What if he is here?
Deputy, I somehow doubt he's in the astral planes, surrounded by mind flayers and beholders.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, we can rest. If you do want to rest,
Hey,
we can.
weirder things have happened.
You're not helping!
Are we resting? Do we need like?
I can give healing if we want. But just keep going.
Leo will look to the sheriff, seeking higher guidance to help pick.
Maybe ask the parasite if it needs a break.
I'm gonna shoot you so bad.
How bad does Mint look?
He's almost 100% because I second wind. I'm only down 3 hit points.
Okay.
I'm down like, I'm pretty much half almost.
Yeah.
Which is still
I have
40.
Some healing if we want to just keep going.
I mean, I can keep going. It's just that she looks down to her chest again, but I'm ready. I'm just
Deputy, just keep walking. We'll take care of it in the morning. Don't worry about it.
All right. I'm ready. Just I don't do your cool healing.
So you heal 11.
Nice.
and then you heal for another 6. So 17 total.
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody.
Dang.
Thank you for the help. You're one of the nicest doctor ladies I've met.
I'm not really a doctor.
Well, I don't know. You're nice lady. You're a nice lady.
Thanks.
Don't worry about it, Deputy. Keep moving. We gotta get going. We gotta meet
Alright.
Squiddy Boy.
Pretty. What?
Squidward, the guy we gotta go meet, our contact.
Isn't that the
Mhm.
name of that giant octopus we fought like a bit ago?
Mr. Parr, do you still need healing?
It'll be okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
If you
could
don't-
continue on our way, keeping our eyes open for further ambushes.
Leo will ask just to make sure. So don't kill the tentacle guy, right? Just real quick. Just so I can
The
get an
friendly
update.
one. There might be non-friendly ones we gotta kill.
Point that out to me. Figured out.
I'll point it out, Deputy. Don't worry.
Alright, and now I'm good.
Do we want to try and sneak around?
I mean, yeah, of course. I think I'm kind of sneaky, right? We can do that.
Yeah, we can attempt to stealth through.
I'll pull out the staff and cast pass without trace.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's see.
Deputy, for the love of Pete, stop screaming about your new freaking worm friend. Hey, Mint's turn. And he's got advantage on top of it.
I wouldn't say that Leo's screaming. It's just she keeps trying to have a conversation with you.
Well,
She keeps forgetting the stealth.
Okay. I need to hold on.
14. I'm so sorry.
the fact that my roll beats yours even without the fucking pass on trace Aries is what kills me.
So that's a 26 plus 21 plus 26.
I think we got it. I'm not
plus
gonna lie.
17.
I mean, we
plus
should beat
31.
any passive perception. We should beat most passive perceptions.
That's an average of what, 24-ish, I think. That could be wrong.
It's a really high average. If you do it by average,
Yeah,
we are well over 20.
it's 20. I think it's 24.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, you guys are right. Even with Leo making polite conversation with the parasitic entity traveling within her, using her circulatory system as a roadmap, you are able to go your way without attracting much attention at all. Who amongst you would like to make the traveling survival roll? Because you guys are traveling stealthily, this roll will be made at advantage.
I have a +6 because I'm proficient.
I have +8.
I have a +5.
So, that's
I
but
guess-
anyone could technically take it, but I guess you got the highest roll, so you can go for it.
So it's at advantage.
Advantage, yep. 23. Okay.
Imagine that's only up for an hour, so
I can put it
That's
up
true.
constantly.
is it constant? Oh, is
Okay.
it this?
I have the Staff of Woodlands.
Oh, so it just lets you cost. It's just it's a free cast without charging.
Yep.
Yeah, with a 23, you go throughout your traveling day, going about an additional, I'd say, 8 hours or so, and you guys do encounter groups of other mysterious creatures while you're traversing this outer plane. The scariest thing that you think you see is about like a 15-foot tall, reptilian-looking, more lean, reptilian-like creature. Almost draconic-looking, except with two very large, curved horns. They kind of stick out, dead, almost lifeless eyes, and claws that are so long they seem to almost like drag against the ground from its midsection. But you're able to successfully avoid running directly into it, whatever creature this might be. And progressing further along, you also encounter what look to be groups of smaller-looking slotty. These ones are more greenish in color. They look weaker than the red ones that you had fought previously, but it appears to be smaller bands of these green slotty hunting parties, riding on the backs of what looks to be these other massive astral toads. Not quite as sentient as the slotty themselves, but big nonetheless. And as they go hopping across the Ashen Plains, you avoid an encounter with them as well. And you eventually find yourselves within an alcove where you can rest for the evening.
Looks like a good place to set up camp. Mitt will take out his camping supplies.
I guess we're camping.
Who's taking watches?
I don't really need to rest, so I can take 2-4 hours.
Are we setting a campfire? We should.
Is there any wood?
She
That's
looks around.
I mean, that's a question. Like, this place is eternally night, anyways. What is the lighting situation?
It is eternally night, so I mean, you can still make fires, and the light is very welcome. But
yeah, I'm just referring to like, is it always dim light everywhere? Is it pitch black?
I would say it's dim. It's not completely pitch black. There's always like a sense of moonlight. I would describe it as.
My cool battle axe, great axe that I have is sunlight, and it makes 20 foot bright, 20 foot dim.
It's 20 foot bright, 20 foot dim. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, it's always considered sunlight as well. That specifically, it specifically says sunlight.
That's true. Interesting. Okay.
Fantastic.
So when we fight a vampire.
when we encounter a vampire.
When we hunt down Strahd in our next adventure, Ares.
I will be able to beat him up.
Dead or alive, Strahd, you're coming with me.
What was that, Crowley?
Is there like twigs and stuff to like collect for a campfire?
Is there any trees at all in this thing? Like, looking at the area, it doesn't look like there's any vegetation that would be burnable.
Not in this area, but let me check something real quick.
Is there grass or anything?
There is grass.
Okay, I know a trick then. Mint will gather grass and put it together. He will get his flint and stuff, pile the rocks about it, and we'll just have to. We'll have to do a grass fire. Unless because I doubt we have like large things of wood here.
In this particular, in the Ashen Plains specifically, there's not a lot.
Yeah.
It's very scarce.
I'm gonna do this. As like she touches like the center of where they're making the campfire, and a dome kind of appears around them, and it looks like stars, scattered about, and they kind of sparkle. If you think really hard about it and focus on the stars in this dome, you can think of like whatever you think of it, it'll appear as an image. And she'll think about like a tree, and the stars kind of move and form a tree in the dome.
Yeah, that's a neat trick.
She knows.
Okay, well, we'll prep
Oh, fires are
campfire.
invisible from outside it. That's good to know. Okay.
Yeah.
We set up our campfire. We set up our food. Then we gotta set up our watches.
I can do a watch.
Well, I can take every watch because I don't need to sleep.
Nice.
So you just get what long rest? What? What do you? Why don't you?
I basically I can take light activity for my whole rest.
Oh, fun. Either way, we should always have a couple people on the watch, regardless.
Yeah, I can take that one.
I'll take a watch as well. I'm used to it at this time, taking the area.
I don't want to be left out, so I'm taking a watch.
Okay. Alrighty, so we've got 1, 2, 3. And
I
then
can
we're
watch
just gonna
you.
have one. Okay. Alrighty. So that's all 4 then. Okay. Alright. So who's taking first? It's Tempora and who?
How many are there?
4 total.
Corelli will take like one of the metal watches.
I guess Leo can go first with Tempora.
I assume because Mint and Davith both mutually distrust each other, they'll probably end up on watch together.
Probably.
Well, I'm taking every watch, so you don't have to if we're doing it in pairs, because I'll be on every watch.
I don't trust not being not being asleep while he's
I mean,
awake.
to be fair, we have 2 people that could take every watch, because Rusty technically doesn't need any sleep due being an animatronic.
She'll take second watch.
While you guys are doing rolls, so perception checks for those involved, unless somebody is giving the help action, would you all like to do any last group-related RP while you guys are making rolls?
You get +5 to your perception checks.
Nice.
That's the first set of watches out of the way.
I assumed Leo would just kind of ask Tempora like basic questions about herself, like, so what do you do? Like, you do like cool stuff like magic. I don't really understand that well.
Well, I spend most of my time tinkering with clocks and working on them, but I've dabbled in many different areas and do work for different, research institutions.
I did like fight a clock once because I thought I could stop time, but that didn't really work out that well. I got kicked out of the. Oh, it's fine, But that's really cool though. Like those things are like, they take a good punch, so they're pretty sturdy.
I spent about a good decade just traveling.
Oh, you travel too?
Just a little bit. Just after my divorce.
After your what?
Divorce.
What's a divorce?
Just pats you on the shoulder.
I know that
Do you
I'm.
know what marriage is?
Oh yeah, that's what my mom and dad had.
Yeah, well, when you undo that,
Well, why?
because you don't want to be together anymore.
I thought you
Well,
got together because
Doesn't have to be mutual, but
Well, I thought you would get together because you guys loved each other. But like, what happened?
well, when you both experience time differently, then that changes things.
I mean, like, my mom's an elf and my dad's an orc, so I know that they're not always going to be together, but I mean, he was really strong, and she really admired that. So she likes him a lot. And when he dies or when something happens, she'll find someone else. And she understands that because she lives a long time. I mean, I'll be dead before she dies, even any close to it. But I know she'll always love me, even though she might have other kids that are not me.
Touching on siblings, yeah.
Some people get weirded out by the age difference.
Well, that's kind of dumb. If you love someone, you love someone because they're nice, not because It's not really my mom's fault for being an elf, or my dad for being an orc.
Well, sometimes it's not in the cards for what people signed up for when they started. So,
I mean, if my dad was nicer, I would let you meet him, and then maybe you can be happy. But I'm not sure if that's a good idea. But I know a lot of other people who are like, I mean, I've been hit on before, and I declined because I don't, I'm still trying to find more about myself in that kind of way. But like, I know a few people back home that I'm sure would really like you.
Jesus.
gives side eye. Well, I appreciate the offers of setting me up with someone. I'm past that point in my life right now that I'm just trying to be interested in being with me.
So you're like the sheriff.
Sorry.
Am I?
I mean, he always talks about this long lost love of his, but like, I don't really know if he's talking about a love or like a gun. It's kind of hard to tell. And like, I assume that you have like a love for your work, and I can see it, and I know that you deeply love it, and I greatly appreciate it, and I think that's really cool, and I'm really glad that you're being nice to yourself because that person wasn't nice, and you deserve better.
Oh, darling, you're such a sweetheart, and just gives you like a little pat on like your side.
Can I hug you? If you're not okay with
Don't-
that, that's okay.
Just don't crush me.
I wouldn't. You're really small, and I won't do that. Leo will hug you.
Oh.
It is very comforting and warm, I want to say.
And he's still going to crush you.
No crush. Leo's being nice.
You mean crush on me?
And I think that's it. I'm glad that Leo was able to maybe help in some capacity. I don't know.
She
Alrighty.
learned about divorces.
Yeah, Mint's been so
And
careful not to
acknowledge.
mention that to her.
Leo, the love
Watch.
guru.
Watch 2.
That was you, right, Violet?
Yeah. Um, $29.
Whew, Jesus Christ.
25.
Okay.
But
During
also guidance. Oh,
your all's watch, you watch as there is a creature that kind of like passes by. Another one of those long clawed creatures, one of those lanky, more reptilian-like ones with the long horns that you've seen previously. It kind of like looks in the direction of your all's hearth that you have set up, and it sniffs around slightly from like maybe, I would say, like 60 feet away of wherever you guys have camp set up. But as you're looking at it and it realizes that you can perceive it, it no longer seems interested in the area and begins to wander off.
Hmm. Carly, Carly, like during her watch, and like the short intervals, she'll like look up at the dome and make different shapes with the stars.
Any shapes in particular?
Um, just kind of like forming different patterns.
Hmm.
She makes. Does Tempora have like a clock or anything?
Yeah, she has several clocks.
Okay, she'll start making like clocks and stuff because she's probably hasn't really seen much of anything like that before. She'll like make them in the dome.
Temper will probably not pay attention at first until she notices Corrali keeps looking up. Because Tempor is probably like too busy like looking out at like where things might be. And she'd probably just sit there and smile and watch for a bit.
Carly would probably see her smile and smile back. I've never seen those things before, so they look interesting.
Do you want to have a look at one?
Sure.
She'll hand you like a little pocket watch.
She just
One
like
that works.
looks at it. What do the numbers mean?
You know what a sundial is?
Oh yeah.
It's like that, but you don't need the sun.
He just looks at it. Is it ticking?
Yes, works.
Why is it making weird sounds?
Because there's little components in there to make it work. It probably isn't accurate here because different plane, but
She like shakes it. Listens.
There's like a
Looks
little
closer
rattling
to me.
around in there, but nothing seems to be like too disjointed after you're done shaking it.
She just like pokes at it, and every time it like ticks and like moves the arrow, she's just like stares at it. This is really interesting. I've never seen anything like this before back home.
you not really been to much civilization.
Not too much. The places I have been with civilization, I've never seen anything like this before.
That's fair.
I haven't really seen too much of this technology stuff. But this is what that is, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. But it's cool.
Well, if you want to hold on to that watch for a bit and mess around with it, you're welcome to.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, I've got more of them. I
Okay.
can make another.
She'll start playing with the dial, poking at it. She probably breaks.
That's fine. Then Pearl will put it back together.
Oh, ow. I think I broke it.
Well, you can always try fixing it.
Okay. She'll try to fix.
Okay. Just out of curiosity's sake, Corrali, make me just like a raw intelligence check.
Hey, that's
Through sheer stroke of luck. You're not exactly sure what you're doing, but as you're looking through like all the gears and stuff, you kind of like stare at it for a really long time, and you're less so like knowing exactly where everything goes and more recalling like what pieces you saw where. And as you begin to like click them back into place, you begin to hear the chick, 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 as the watch begins to work again.
I think I fixed it.
Good job. You've got a real knack for this. If you ever get bored, you can always come work as my apprentice.
Oh. Maybe. She just kind of looks at the pocket watch and doesn't really know what she did. I just kind of randomly did things and it started working.
It's called listening to your gut.
That's fair. Looks out at the watch. Why does it say it's supposed to be morning?
Well, we're on a different plane. It's
Oh
not.
yeah. Alright. I'll leave you to your things. She'll just get back to like playing around in the dome and the watch and watching.
Okay. Alrighty. Who's taking watch 3?
I guess that'd be Mint.
Okay.
I'll start off with our perceptions.
Also, Davis should be joining in because it's half the watch. Watch is done.
And because I've got Rusty with me, and he gets advantage.
And so that's a 24, 18, 20. Okay. Yeah, okay. This portion of the night goes by pretty peacefully, actually. Not much happens during this quarter of the night. The one thing that you do see, and Rusty's the one that kind of picks up on this and kind of alerts the rest of your attention to it, is at one point throughout this portion of the night, you see like a very slow-moving comet leaving like a very sparkly trail of arcane energy as it kind of passes through the night sky above.
Huh. Interesting spot there, Rusty. By the way, while Mint's up, he is like literally just working on his guns and doing the maintenance check.
As Rusty looks up to the sky, you just hear bark as it's like just staring up in that robotic tone.
Bark, bark.
Bark, bark.
I mean, Rusty can communicate with me telepathically.
True. Oh, that's true.
Because he has telepathic bond for this master.
That's true. That's true. Understands the language of its creator, but okay. So you speak telepathically to it. I don't think it can actually reply back.
It can
right?
magically convey what it senses to its master, and the two can communicate telepathically. It is incapable of speaking, but it is capable of telepathically speaking, just to me.
Oh, okay. I think it would convey more like, I guess more, you would feel like kind of like what it's thinking, I guess, is the best way that I can describe how Rusty communicates with you. So like, for example, when he looked up just now, you had a sense of like sudden alert because he didn't know what it was, and then as it passes by, he was like, "Oh, pretty," and then like just goes back to his normal sentry duties.
Anyways, Mint starts working on his guns, and he looks over to see Tempora, who I'm assuming is still messing with watches.
Yeah. We're reading a book.
Hope the deputy wasn't too questionnaring with you there, ma'am.
Oh, the deputy's such a sweetheart.
She's a good kid. I said when I found her back when she left her hometown, running away from her dad's kind of life, trying to get back in it. Wanted a place in the world to be better, so told her to join the law with me.
I hope she hasn't been too much of a menace for you.
Not really. Good to teach her, honestly. It's nice to have someone to have my back again. Been on the lone lawman route for a bit.
Well, it's always good to have someone you can depend on.
Yeah, that's right, ma'am. Deputy's dependable. As long as reading's not involved. Or cute things. Or arithmetic. Or he just starts
Well.
listing off things.
Tempora will listen to every single thing you list.
But, I mean,
Well-
you never find a sweeter heart.
You two seem to make a really good team, so...
Yeah, she's been with me for a few years now. Gotta ask though, ma'am, I gotta admit, everybody else I can kinda see why they're here, including, and he looks over at the thief lying down on the ground, including the sketchy motherfucker over there. I'm just curious, what is bringing you here being a manufacturer of them there clocks on this mission? Like, just boredom in life, or what?
Well, that, and the fact that I know one of the people who are stranded on the mission.
Oh, I hope it ain't someone close to you, ma'am. Or,
It is.
oh, good.
Someone who I haven't seen for a while.
Family member?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, ma'am. I promise you I'll do everything in my power to make sure if they're alive, I will make sure they bring them back.
Appreciate it.
My man's honor, ma'am. He tips his hat as he smokes his cigar. Interesting spot, though, I gotta admit here.
What,
Well-
in the Ashy Wastes?
Yeah, I've been all over the country world, but the first time I've been in the astral plane hunting down a bounty.
Likewise.
Gotta admit, though, a little concerned about this area of beholders and mind flayers. I've tussled with a couple of them before in the past, and they aren't anything you want to deal with.
Well, I hope between all of us we manage to be pretty alright with it.
Hopefully. I just hope the deputy keeps her wits about her during the fight.
I agree with that sentiment. I mean, if things get too tough, I can always banish her out of existence for a little bit to keep her out of way.
Where's the deputy? Oh, we put her in a timeout. You know, ma'am, I might appreciate that. She might need it. She doesn't. Oh, she tends to run towards danger without thinking at times.
Well, maybe with all the additional friends, she'll think about staying a bit closer to make sure that everyone's okay.
You'd hope so. At the same time, she might also just run out ahead to keep everybody safe. I'm sure she'll be fine. Like I said, she listens when I give an order. I just gotta make sure I'm directing her during the fight. At times. Mint looks over at the stars that form things. He's like, all of a sudden you see what looks to be this weird looking god. He's thinking about something, and all of a sudden I would say you see a kind of a goofy looking halfling just appear in the star shape. It's like, ah, god damn it. Does Tempura say anything when he says that, or?
No.
Fair enough. Just mumbles over himself. It's just, goddamn cousin, I can't get him off my goddamn brain. If I could dime knuckles, he just starts fixing his guns up some more. He does a quick spin with his chambers. By the way, maybe any good with. I take it you're a fellow tinkerer, obviously, with them clocks.
Yeah.
You do anything other than clocks, or you just mainly on the timepiece?
Mostly just clocks, but if you need a helping hand, I can always assist.
Maybe in the future I could use a hand. Some of the trickier mechanisms, especially with old Royal Flush here, and he pulls out his giant frickin' rifle that's as long as he is. Sometimes it can be a bit temperamental.
Well, just let me know if you need a hand.
That will do, ma'am. By the way, and he's gonna reach into his pocket I don't know if you want to give this a piece. This old timepiece I have, and he's got like a little gold pocket watch. He seems to be a master of this sort of thing. He's been keeping rod in time lately. I think one of the mechanisms got some gunk in it. I was going to take it down to, professional when I had the chance, but, well, it seems like a good time as any.
Yeah, I can have a crack at it. Would I know roughly how long that would take? Josh?
Sorry, repeat that real quick.
Do I know how long it would take to clean up the mechanism for
Pocket watch.
his pocket watch?
How long that would take? I would say probably an hour, right? Over the course of a short rest, probably.
Yeah. And we still have another watch today. Or is this the
Yes.
last? There's one more. So I can do it.
Yeah,
during the
there's
next
one more.
watch.
There's one more.
It's just because if it was going to take longer, I was going to say just hold on to it and I'll take it when I want it. But if I can do it during my next watch, then...
Yeah, yeah. Because you said that your whole thing means that you can do like menial
Light activity.
stuff, light activity. I would count that as light activity. Yeah.
Well, I mean, light activity is what you can do during a short rest, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can do it
yeah.
during a short rest, then...
Yeah, and I would say this is that would qualify. That's fine.
Appreciate it, ma'am. And I get...
Anything else?
I think we're good, man, but, out of curiosity, though, just so we know who we're looking for, your family member, what's it look like, or she look like, they look like, I don't know.
Well, Josh has the art, so I have no idea what they look like, but I would describe it. It is a guy, that's all I know.
That is fair.
Do you want me to... Do you shape it in the stars? Well, actually, you haven't seen him in quite some time, though, haven't you?
Just give the description that I would give.
Yeah, okay. Also,
yeah.
how many... Can you DM me how many months and or years has it been?
Oh.
So I can get a good idea of how I would shape this description. It's okay if you don't know like fully right now. Maybe just an estimate.
So I'm gonna read my little background thing again.
Oh yeah, no, take your time.
Probably somewhere between 8 to 5 years.
8 to 5 years. Okay. Okay.
I'll just say 6. 6 years.
6? Okay. So let's see.
That's just seeing them. There's probably been some letters or sendings or whatever, some form of contact. But not actually seeing them.
Let's see. Okay. In the course of 5 or 6 years, I'd say that you're now looking for a man in his mid to late 20s. If I remember correctly. If I'm adding that correctly. Very, very long, or rather, last time you saw him at least, very, very long, dark chestnut brown hair, naturally wavy, almost like his mother's in a way, but softer chestnut brown eyes instead of Tempora's brighter blues. And I guess last time she saw him, light bit of stubble across the face as well.
Yeah.
I would say he's a little on the taller side, probably around like 6 foot 6'1", roughly there, somewhere in there. How tall is Tempora again?
Tiny.
I was gonna say, did not inherit Tempora's height. And I would say a bit more athletic in his physique.
Well, you would get most of that besides any of the descriptors indicating that this is my son.
Gotta look at nod. How old does your character look on it, actually?
She looks like 18.
Yeah, I was thinking like Mint
Not maybe if that.
looks at her like, you're human, right?
Yeah.
You carry your age well.
No, you wouldn't get any indication that this is her son.
Oh, okay. You probably shouldn't have mentioned it
Yeah, as I
to me
said,
then.
I would give that description minus any of the ones indicating that it's her son. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. It's like, fair enough, ma'am. We'll look out for your relative, see if we can find him.
That would be appreciated.
Mitt will log that description into his man-hunting mind.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I guess that'll end our shift.
Okay, and that just leaves Davith.
Perception checks.
Perception.
Perception.
Oh, this one's not great.
15, 22, right?
Yeah.
Is Rusty gonna make another roll?
I guess, yeah, Rusty would still be up. Technically, Rusty would have been up the whole time because he doesn't get exhaustion. So if he doesn't need a long rest, he doesn't need to rest, then he's fine. Ooh, no, Rusty's not doing good that one.
15, okay. Okay, alrighty. Let's see. So this is like the last couple hours before morning starts to crest. Or
Morning?
I guess
Morning quote.
this-
like,
this-
it's
this
just 8 hours.
sort
We
of-
got our 8
yeah.
hours.
Yeah. I was gonna say like this realm's equivalent of anything close to a morning, I suppose.
Oh, I think the sun's
However-
coming up. Oh, nope, that's
Oh,
just
no,
more
no.
night.
Just like keeps like
the
hovering
clouds
and
just
lowering
The
above
sun's coming up. Wait a minute. There's no
horizon.
sun here. Fireball!
Uh-oh. This is so much worse.
Yeah, you begin to like look out, and it seems like activity has kind of completely gone silent throughout the rest of this quarter. There, you see passing warbands of more of those green slotty atop their creatures, but they appear to be chasing after something, so they're a bit less preoccupied with like looking around at the area for, you know, people who are obviously obscured and not like, you know, not visible to them. And let's see. Yeah, Davith, with your 22, you can see a set of prisoners' clothes on the body of a human that's being ran off by these slotty. And judging from the number printed on the back plus the overall attire, it seems that this must be a runaway from the prison city that you are about to enter.
Tough luck. Ugh. Tempora, you got the time?
It probably wouldn't really matter for this realm.
I figured you'd have the time.
Well, I do, but Limbo's kind of a bit strange, correct?
It is, yeah.
So, like, I don't really think people have a time for it here. It's kind of all loopy and Yeah, it's complicated.
Have you ever shifted
I know.
time?
Have I ever shifted time?
Yeah.
Like,
Forward, backward,
yes.
up, down, maybe? Well, which one was it?
Hmm.
Which one do you want it to be?
Forward, I'm bored.
Well, I'm not doing it right now, but I have shifted it forward.
Have you done it
Just
backwards?
a little bit. Yeah. Not up and down, I mean, I suppose I could. Starts like having very deep thinking faces.
Huh. Want to play a game to pass the time?
I'm supposed to be fixing this pocket watch.
Is that one important?
You'll have to ask somebody else. Because it's not mine.
I figured not. You have too many already. I didn't see why one would be so important.
I mean, one of my pocket watches are more important than all the others.
I don't have a pocket watch.
Did you want one?
No.
Well, that's probably why you don't have one.
Keeping track of time gets disheartening.
Not enough of it?
Never really. And too much is burned away.
Fair.
So how will we know whenever it's time to get up?
I guess just when people wake up.
Do you think they have like a big noise instead of a sunrise?
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
There's got to be some way they know that the like time is shifting. We use the sun and the moon. They've got to have something.
You would notice that the moon does shift position throughout the night.
No.
Does
Or
it
rather,
shift in a way that makes
I would
sense?
I would say that Tempora would have seen this. Davith, since since
I've
you're
only
only
been
up
up a
for like the
couple
last
hours.
bit, yeah, I would say that it's less noticeable to you. Tempora, but so since you have been up throughout the entirety of the night, the moon has been shifting its position. As for in a way that makes sense, absolutely not.
Well, the moon has been shifting position, but I don't know if it's random or if it does the same cycle every night or. No idea.
Is it the same moon?
Is it the same moon?
Yeah.
I think so.
Weird.
Does it look different to you?
No, but do you think there's a plane that only has nothing but a sun then?
Probably the elemental plane of fire.
Maybe. Why does time run so slow when you're doing nothing?
Get more hobbies.
Can we just wake him up and say it's been 2 hours?
In 10 minutes.
No.
I forget that I don't travel with people very often. Or at least people who are on my side.
I think you'd be better at dealing with boredom if you were used to that.
Probably.
Oh.
You all have been alright company so far. At the very least, you all haven't attempted to kill me. Which,
I don't know why we would.
most people find a reason sooner or later. I don't think I've given you all one yet.
Not yet.
Do you go on missions, objectives, adventures? What do you call this? Do you go on these escapades very often?
I think that all of those would apply. Like to Limbo?
I wouldn't necessarily say here. I don't think anybody would want to come here very often. Just in general, I guess.
I have previously, but I like staying in my workshop.
Maybe it'd be nice one day to stay in one place. Anyway. You smoke?
No.
I'll go ahead and light one.
Is Davith a pipe or a cigarette man?
He's a cigarette man.
Okay, okay.
He's just gonna practice with his cards all night until, well, not all night, but until they wake up.
I will try and fix that pocket watch.
Okay. Yeah. That pocket watch is fixed. It does take you the rest of the 2 hours, but or no, not the rest of the 2 hours. I would say over the course of the next hour, you would find like the old pieces that are redundant, and kind of get rid of the ones that are unnecessary, add in the ones that are, and eventually, this very old pocket watch begins to slowly tick back to life.
Nice.
Okay. And on that note, everyone then wakes up after the last 2 hours pass, and you all have a long rest.
Davith is like hanging upside down from a rock, trying his best to stay awake.
Okay, deputy, time to get that morning after pill.
I still don't know what that means, but alright.
That will never not be funny to me.
I want to say that Leo looked really groggy waking up. I don't know why, but I just don't think Leo sleeps well.
I mean, we already established you are already with your teddy bear, and I have to wake you up every morning.
Yes, true.
We'll say part of the reason why your rest is particularly restless tonight is because at various points throughout the night you feel squirming like in your
Tag along.
chest.
I don't like this anymore. He's being weird.
It is a parasitical creature trying to devour your flesh from the inside. Get rid of it!
I was thinking about giving him a name for the little time I had when I
Oh
was
my god, you
slaying
do
him.
not name the parasitic creature of death, deputy!
Leo Jr.
Shut up, you!
Leo Jr. Leo the Second.
It's okay. If it makes you feel any better,
Hey.
he won't know
Yep.
anything.
Can we do like a funeral?
Deputy. You don't need a funeral for the parasitic creature of death.
I just, can we at least bury him?
Deputy, it's gonna be eviscerated into nothingness.
I mean, will there be anything left? And she looks over to
No, there won't be anything left.
Wow. I mean, at least I will give him a small prayer. I don't know which god though. I'm not. Man, which gods do we worship?
Mint
The
just
god
said-
of children.
I don't actually. Which gods are in your realm, Mag? Good. For...
I think for the sake of this, for this session, or for basically for this one shot, consider any of the Faerunian pantheon just up for grabs for now. If we do wind up doing an actual full-blown campaign, those of you who don't have gods that are explicitly already in my pantheon, if you just want to like do like a fill-in with like any of the Faerunian gods, that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I don't even know the Faerilian pantheon, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's. I do. Kalimvor, the god of dead and judgment.
Hey, there you go.
There you go. Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Oh, you could give him Baal, right? God of murder.
Oh, Leo will wait till the process of death has been finished. Waiting for the lovely druid lady to do her thing.
Oh. She will cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
And
I'll-
basically it just falls asleep and then slowly disappears from existence.
So it will do that, but before it does that, the Lesser Restoration purges any and all disease from the body. So, Leo,
Yeah. Am I
feel-
diseased?
by this thing, technically yes, but you feel like you feel it begin to like kick and act up inside you, as it begins to make its way to the surface. You take 1 point of piercing damage as the little, I would say, bullet-sized tadpole kind of like just slowly pokes out of your chest. And as you like take your hand and like put it like where it's crawling out of, it kind of falls into your hand. And as it like as it is exposed to the moonlight, it kind of just shrivels up into your hand.
Leo will put her hands to her mouth and give it a small kiss, as it's just dead now. It's nothing there. And say, I always love you, Leo Jr.
Deputy! God,
That way you can't mourn the past. Let's get a move on.
Tyr, help me. Gets on his
Dear, help me.
God of
mean,
justice. I'm just looking at it. Yes, the God of justice
God
and
of
law.
justice,
That's
yeah.
definitely would be Mint's
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Leo will raise up her shirt a bit, so there's just the wound gaping. She's like, "Is this bad?" I mean, it looks kind of bad, but like,
It's just 1 point of piercing.
ow.
Deputy, for the love of... I just hope you don't get a mind flare tadpole implanted in you.
We can get Leo the second, or the third. Would that be the second or third? If there's Leo? Going
the
over
second.
that.
The second is currently shriveled up in your hand. It'd be the third.
A single tear does roll down her cheek.
Oh,
She had it for a night since she got attached. All right, we can go now to go meet up with the tentacle guy. Can I touch his tentacles?
Deputy, you don't ask to just touch your man's tentacles.
I would like to make a survival check for day 2.
I will help.
Before we go, Tempora will give Mint the pocket watch back.
Oh, yeah, he'll...
I fixed it.
Thanks a lot, Tipper. That means a lot to me.
I mean, have you fixed something else?
What?
Your marriage?
I'm doing Leo will kind of elbow Mints.
Elbowing Mint would hit his head at your height.
You probably missed, to be
Yeah,
honest.
probably.
Fucking knocks Mint out.
Just...
Oh,
Mint just
Just
looks up at his
cocks on
deputy.
the
Yeah,
side of
crack. Mint just looks up at the deputy like, Deputy, what the hell are you talking about?
I mean, like, I'm sure you two bonded real well last night, right?
Sorry.
Mint just blinks at her. Mint, what in the blue blazes are you talking about?
I just like when my
Bora's
friends.
just gonna put her hands over her face, like her fingers like sliding underneath her glasses to like cover her eyes.
I just like seeing my friends get along real nicely.
Well, you're proposing they get along very nice.
I mean, yeah, I quite like the miss. She is quite handy. What, Deputy, are you just... Did that tadpole make it to your brain or something?
It might have done more good than harm.
Yeah.
What did I say last night about wanting to just get along with myself?
I might have forgotten that. I'm real sorry. I will remember that.
Okay, it's okay.
I,
Mint looks back at him, looks back at the deputy. Wait a minute. Deputy, for the love... I've told you before!
I am single by choice.
Stay out of my love life!
I'm sorry. I wanted to help and I forgot and I'm real sorry. I don't have a good memory when it comes to stuff like that. I just know I want to make my friends happy. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay, Leo. Nobody can get along like you and Leo Jr.
I mean, like, I like you all. I think you all are really cool.
I mean,
But, like, I like you. I would sacrifice Leo Jr. any day for the rest of y'all.
Mint starts rubbing his temple. Deputy,
Yeah?
do me a favor.
What is it?
Can we walk in silence for at least 10 minutes? And he starts riding forward. He'll make the survival check.
After a clear minute goes by, Leo immediately forgets and keeps talking.
Well, you got your minute.
So
I-
how are we all today?
Shit.
Oh, we're doing pass out chase again? Okay, go.
Let's do this.
Stealthy boys, let's go.
Hey, I got a 10.
That's a 20.
I got a 10.
That's a 32.
I still think I got the lowest.
Okay, out stealth the
28.
rogue.
Hey, you doubled my roll. That'll do it. Nice.
So many
30.
30s. And almost in 30.
Oh, I still gotta do the puppers. Jesus Christ.
That's a 29. I think that's just tempora then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I still got the least,
That's
as
a
always.
22. Okay.
Well, our average
yeah,
shouldn't
so
be below 20 at the very least.
your average is not below 20, so you're good.
Now I'm curious.
And I guess I'll
I'm pretty
take
sure
a
it's like low to
advantage
mid 20.
survival check.
Yes,
That's
advantage survival.
Advantage.
Okay, look, our average is about 27.
21.
It's about 27, you said?
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah, you're fine. Yeah, 21. Okay, nice. Do I have the soundbite in this server? Wait, hold on. Sorry.
If you have it
So-
in another server, you should be able to use it.
Oh, that's right. I do. So here's the thing. So you know how in the Mighty Nine, 9 is like their meme because they keep rolling fucking 9s. Well, 21 is the roll that is like cursed in my other campaign. We roll 21s at least 2 to 3 times per night, and it's so frequent that I have a soundbite of
21.
every time it happens. Anyway, alrighty. So, Mint. As you all are progressing throughout the day, you all encounter more of like these wandering slotty war bands, but they seem to be chasing after, again, more escaped prisoners, and don't seem to pay much attention to you. And you guys, kind of using the shadows to your advantage, using the magic from Corali's Pass Without Trace, you guys are able to kind of like duck and keep to the crevices of the various mountainsides that you all are currently walking through, entering through a canyon, and further, like way further on into the distance, you can see what looks to be the starts of like the tips of some buildings that begin to appear in the distance. But before that, closer to on the horizon line, you see what looks to be a let's just call it like a makeshift camp of various arcane means. A kind of like shimmery silverish dome of sorts. And judging from the let's call them the intellect devourer watchdogs that are currently sitting and waiting outside, you have a sneaking suspicion that this is probably where your informant has made his camp.
Well, this looks like about the place.
Very mind flayery.
As
Do we-
let me go ahead and there you go.
Oh
is it
god.
bad? Is it bad that I want to pet it?
That is a brain with legs.
You see two of these particular intellect devouring creatures sitting on like the very frontmost border of this shimmery silverish dome, and as you approach, they begin to vibrate excitedly, and begin to like and they begin to like make their way closer. You're leading the pack, right, Mint?
I'm in the survival check, so it'd have to be. Yep.
Yeah, so you feel an intrusion within your mind as this thing attempts to communicate with you. Do you accept the communication? Is the thing.
It feels like communication.
Like, it's almost like the sensation that you get whenever you receive a message spell or a sending spell.
Well, didn't you say earlier you could talk telepathically?
I could talk telepathically to Rusty.
To
Ah.
risk.
Okay, I did not realize that was the only.
This
And
thing
that-
is currently trying to establish a psychic link with you.
Mint will allow it. He's had this before.
Hello. And you hear two voices kind of say that simultaneously as both intellect devourers are like talking at the exact same time.
Howdy.
I take it you are the one that Master has been waiting for?
That'd be us.
And you see that like the two brains kind of like face each other for a bit, and they begin to like prance around on their legs excitedly before like dashing into the silvery dome, where they then disappear as you see like ripples, almost like drops in a pond, as each of them enter in one by one. And shortly after, as the group begins to catch up with you, specifically Mint, you watch as a robed figure levitates out from the shimmery dome. You can see as like each of his portions kind of like begin to exit this this kind of illusory sphere. You can see that like the dome kind of opens like rippling water as he kind of emerges. I'm going to show his art real quick.
So we're staring right at him, right?
Yes. You see what looks to be a fully robed mind flayer, completely dark black robes, and what looks to be holding a paintbrush in one of his tentacles. Emerald green eyes kind of peering at all of you. A stark difference from the normal blood red, bloodshot eyes that if those are amongst the party are familiar with mind flayers would normally have. And he kind of like looks to the group approaching and begins to nod, and now telepathically all of you hear this at the same time. You hear hello, you must be the welcome party that I was supposed to anticipate from the Planar Adventure League. My name is Zarkis.
Hello, Mr. Tentacle Man, sir.
Deputy, if you can't say Zogus, just dumb it down to Zog.
I'm gonna have him do a wisdom save real quick, Mr. Tentacle Man. You see that, like, Azarchus, like, he closes his eyes, and then through, like, the mouth hidden under his tentacles, there's, like, a deep breath in, and then followed by a sigh, just a... as his tentacles kind of flick about. You can't tell if that's from annoyance or from something else, but he goes, indeed, he says, kind of strained even through the telepathy, and says, might I invite you into my camp?
Mighty neighborly of you. Deputy,
Yeah?
stop talking to the poor man. Do not call him Tentacle Man anymore.
I just call him Zag?
Yes, Deputy, that'd probably be acceptable.
Alright. By the way, Leo cannot physically control herself to stop doing this, but she is staring at the tentacles.
She's staring at them? Like, she's
Yes.
just straight up staring. Okay, hold on,
This
give me a
is- this
second.
This is something that she does not understand, and she's like, what is this? She's so confused.
Alright, hold on. Make me... What would this be?
I'm
Oh, no, wait, is it just blatant?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's just looking at it kind of confused, like, that's cool, but, like, I don't really understand it.
As you... As he kind of, like, offers his arm for you all to enter the dome, and you begin to walk past, he notices that, like, as you're walking, your eyes are still, like, glued into his tentacles, as your head is, like, craning while walking forward, and he kind of just, like, he rolls his eyes a little bit and just goes, I take it this is your first time encountering one of my kind.
Well, this is, like, the first time I've encountered a lot of things in this area, so... I'm just kind of used...
I apologize for my deputy. She's kind of new to all this.
No, it's okay. I shouldn't judge. My kind are... Well, let's just say my brethren are,
Brain-eating psychopath.
that's fair.
I mean, you look really cool, so...
You know what? I will gladly take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Take what I can get.
And he kind of like bows his head and his shoulders at the same time before bringing them back up. You notice that he is actually wearing what looks to be pure gray robes of the Archmagi across his body.
Leo doesn't know what that is, but okay.
Fair enough.
We'll go up to him. It's like, huh? Don't correct me if I'm wrong there, but normally your mind flayers don't do much for the arcane, right?
You would be correct. However, before I was turned into this, he says, kind of like gesturing to himself, I used to practice the arcane, and when I eventually broke free of, well, the Elder Brain's influence over, you know, my psyche, I was able to recall bits and pieces of my past life to the point where I could remember how to perform magic.
Wait, you weren't born like that?
No, I was transformed against my will.
Oh, like, how? Did it have to
Deputy,
do with that? Did it have to do with that tadpole I heard of? I had one too, but we got rid of it.
Yes, I became a mind flayer through the traditional sense of seramorphosis, tadpole injection, transformation, you know the deal.
she doesn't. She really doesn't.
Oh, right, of course. I have to remember that you all aren't actually trained or well, you are employed by the Planar Adventure League, but I have to remember that you're not honorary members. But, yes, through the tadpole, basically, the long and short of it is that the tadpole that is injected within our bodies causes us to undergo a forced evolutionary state. Jaws split open, tentacles fall out. It's pretty gruesome, honestly.
Sounds horrible.
Just in time for breakfast. What are we doing?
Ah, yes. My apologies. Now, if we were to, well, enter this dome, I would like to go over just some potential ideas we have for the coming days ahead.
Sounds good. Lead the way.
He then kind of just begins, like, still levitating, he kind of drifts into the shimmering dome.
We follow after.
Okay.
He has his own
Um,
dome.
As you step into the dome, you realize that you kind of entered a loose bit of temporal space, as after you enter, the dome looked to be like maybe at most had like a 15-foot radius from one end to the other. But as you enter this extra dimensional space, you almost realize that this Mind Flayer's camp is a bit of a pocket dimension. You now see like a 50-foot mini colony where this Mind Flayer kind of has like this his own little like mini hovering like wizard's hut, so to speak, within this dimensional space. And as he snaps his fingers, you see that a staircase begins to form out of loose brick, leading down towards all of you. And he'll begin to drift, his robe kind of like draping across the staircase itself as he begins to like levitate up towards the door, snapping his fingers again to then open the door telekinetically as he says, "Now, if you all were to just come inside briefly, I will make sure that my unseen servants can, well, attend to your every women need before we make our discussions and plan our route ahead." But I think at this point here is where I will call it for the night, since we're at the 3.5 hour mark. We should end by next week, or sorry, by next session, since I will be out of town next week.
I assume this extra dimensional space doesn't proc a bag of holding thing.
No, it does not.
Thank God.
No, and campaign's over.
And derailing.
I mean,
I'm
to
not
be
gonna
fair. Oh, sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. I think being in here is making Leo's head hurt a lot.
Yeah, that's just the tadpole swimming in your brain.
I'm glad about the bag of holding question, because otherwise I would have just exploded.
Me too.
That's not how
Oh,
bags
sweet.
of holding work, guys. You get teleported into a different plane.
Yeah, we would have exploded into the other plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then likely exploded there.
Actually, I think we're in the plane where you teleport to.
No, it's
No,
still the
astral
astral plane.
Oh, it's the astral plane, yeah.
Ah, yes, the astral plane, the big old soupy mess that kind of connects all this shit together. Well, but yeah, I think I'll call it there for now, just because I know if we got any further into Ostafalta,